Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the show. How you doing? Hope everybody's having a great day. Just got home a little while ago from work. It was a good day at work. Thank God. Didn't have to work too hard. Now I get to hang out with you great people. Got myself a poured cocktail right here. So let me get this phone going. So in case any comments take off, I can catch them on the old shell phone here. And whoa, shoot. Don't want to listen to that, do we? It's terrible. All right, good deal. We got the comments pulled up. Good deal, good deal. All right. So, who we got going on here? Joe in Misty Secret Garden. Good evening, good evening. Cars and Cues with Mike. What's up, my brother? Lunatic Fringe. What's up, bro? Hope you're having a good one. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Horse Horse. Hey, man. How you doing? Good to see you in the chat, bro. Good to see ya. Swoops like me. Hey. Thank you so much for swinging by. Look at this. Looky here, looky here. You got a good crowd rolling in tonight. Heck yeah. And here we go. That's right. Sorry, we're not rocking the fedora tonight, y'all. I wanted to wear a ball cap tonight. Do something a little different. Different look for tonight. Do a little different. Stupid Fast Truck. What's up, brother? Byron Saxton. How you doing, brother? How's the car doing? How is the car doing? Let's see here. What else we got going on here? Mr. Mike Hall. What's up, brother? All right. Rich GT350R. Hey, bro. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Oh, let's see here. Tim Windsor. What's up, bro? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Hell yeah. Wasted Talent Fabrication. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Man, I got to tell you, man, I had a lot of fun hanging out in your live stream. What was it? A couple nights ago when I was on night shift. You guys were live till like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. I couldn't comment too much because I was at work and I was kind of busy, but I was like popping in and out. And I left it up on my monitor the whole time that I was at work. So even though I wasn't talking, I was giving you the watch hours, all right? Let's see here. Whoa, got some people blowing by here. Dream, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you, Tim. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Stupid Fast Truck. How you doing, man? I hope you're having a great night, man. I hope things are good with you. Let's see here. I'm going to Mod Nationals in Georgia, leaving here Thursday and staying until Monday. Very nice. Very, very nice. We got here. Yes, it was a good one. Yes, sir. And, I've been getting some people from your channel, man, coming to my channel, which has been really, really cool, man. It's been really cool because, a lot of the people that you hang out with, we all think alike, regardless of what we drive or work on. So it's really cool, man. It's nice to know I met, like Dudes and Monsters Garage. And I think one of their guys, like Metal Fab Garage, I think I met. So, I've met a few people, man, from your channel, man, that's really helped my channel. And that's cool, man. That is freaking cool. Teamwork makes the dream work, brother. Let's see here. Let's see here. Everyone's saying, yo, what's up, Boosted? Boom. Good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for coming in and supporting me, man. Good to see you. Hell yeah. Car Mob, your nose is too long. What the hell kind of comment is that? Oh, man. Starting my business today, y'all. Well, you know what, brother? Congratulations. Good luck to you. Pound, salute, the whole shebang, man. I wish you the best of luck. Car Mob in to give support. Cheers, bro. Hey, T-Bird, we greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Oh, I like that avatar. Looks beautiful. Looking beautiful. Let's see here. That's right, Forest Horse. Congratulations, RJ. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. Hell yeah, it's a good community for sure. Yeah, dude, for sure. For sure. Like you, Destroyer, Dudes Monster. You guys are all friggin' great. I hope I can meet more people from your guys' channel that come to my channel. You know, I mean, I know a lot of you guys, I know some of the guys on your channel aren't into like high-end stuff, so I can see why they may steer away. You know what I mean? But I thought about getting a little beater, man. I was thinking about talking to Mr. Mach 1. He's got a little S10 pickup truck, square body in his junkyard. And I'm thinking about talking to him and ask him how much he wants for that little S10. He said it just has a seized up flywheel or something on it. Well, you know, if I did an LS swap in that thing and put some NOS on it, we can make that a sweet little friggin' budget build junkyard driver. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about it. If I can get the parts in the truck for the right price, I might try to build a little friggin' budget build, man, on nitrous. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Let's see here. 4Valve. Hey, brother. Good to see you. I can't say anything. Let's see here. Timmy, Byron, congratulations. Oh, what's up, girl? Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for tapping in tonight and showing me support. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Cheers. Salute to you. Mylena, man, I love her channel. She goes live in the middle of the night because she's from the Philippines, man. She's friggin' a lot of fun to hang out with. Let's see here. Sublime. Oh, slime. I thought it said Sublime boosted. 5-0 Primo. What's good with you, fella? How you doing, brother? I enjoyed your video today, man. I was at work and I just got there, man. I friggin' was like, I wonder what I can watch on friggin' YouTube. And boom, your video pops up. And I was like, oh, this should be friggin' cool. This should be cool. So yeah, I enjoyed that, dude. I'm hoping one day, man, you get to hook up with all of us, you know, Coyote Gearheads, man. And, you know, we get to go to the drag strip and have some fun, man. I really do. I'm hoping to get Ruby back before I go to Florida, you guys and girls. Really trying to. I'm going to call Livernois on Wednesday and say, look, can you guys get this car done so I can take this thing to Florida for 2 weeks so I can show Salty the car when I go to Georgia. And who else is down there? AB's Garage. I know he changed his name, but for now we're going to run with AB's Garage is down in Florida. A couple other people are down in Florida. I would really, really, really like to go down to Florida with the Mustang and go see everybody. It'd be even cooler if the drag strip is open when I'm down in Florida and we could take all the cars to the drag strip and, you know, just have a little test and tune, you know, maybe a little friendly grudge race, you know, session. You know, I think it'd be a lot of fun. Let's see here. S Dime. Awesome, T-Bird. Appreciate the support, brother. Right? I'm telling you, I like my high-end stuff. And I'm not ever getting rid of my high-end stuff because I work my butt off so I can have my high-end stuff. But I want to tell you what. There's something about, I wouldn't say it, I hate to say a beater, but there's something about a beater, man, that I just absolutely love. Let me burn through some of these comments real quick. Wasted Talent Fabrication. If you hang out in the chat for a while, I got a story for you, man. I think you might appreciate it about an old beater of mine. And it would still be in my garage today if some guy in a full-size truck didn't hit my wife head on and it almost kill her. Let's see here. Mob, I'll try to get some good video from ModNats. They have some bad to the bone cars out there. 10,000 RPM Coyotes. Oh, brother, that's so sick. So sick. Oh, dang, looky here. We got a good old Mustang. Mike, what's up, brother? Boom. Good to see you. Cheers, bro. Thank you so much for tapping in. I do appreciate it. Let's see. James, so know what kind of community I'm in. I like to drink a bit. I see you're having a drink with me. Some people don't understand. What's wrong with that, bro? I freaking work 12-hour days. If I come home from work and I want to have a cocktail, I'm going to have a cocktail. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Oh, looky here, looky here. We got dudes with wrenches in the house. Hell yeah. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for tapping in and spending some of your quality time with this idiot right here. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, dang. Looky here, looky here. All the way from Canada, we got Mrs. Sally DeFox tapping in. Good evening. I hope you are doing well this evening. Shout out to you and Paul. I hope you guys are doing great. Enjoyed the friggin' startup video you guys threw out the other day. Watch that bad boy. It was friggin' epic. You guys are inspiring me to put my friggin' hoopty friggin' notch together. Let's see here. Oh, looky here. My buddy only 4 hours away, Mr. Sublime GT500. What's up, brother? What's up? Good to see you. Thank you so much for tapping in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, what we got here? Ford Blue Gauge. Brother, look, I got to tell you something, and I hope to God you don't take offense to it. Brother, the other night on that live stream, when you told us about your Christmas party, dude, you had me rolling. Like I was laughing my guts out the next day telling my wife the story when I got home from work. And I hope you don't take offense to it. You made my night, bro. I know you were being absolutely serious, and the entire chat was not. But, brother, you made my night. I swear to God you did, dude. Oh, my God, did you make my night. That was great, brother. That was great. And like I said, I hope you don't take offense to it, but oh my God, I had a hell of a laugh essentially at your expense, even though, it was a great story, brother. God, it was freaking great, dude. I freaking loved it. I really hope that you and your family have a great Christmas. I really do, man. Shout out to you, brother. Let's see here. Oh, the better half taps in. Looky here, looky here. How you doing, Paul? Good to see you, man. Just like me, I bet you're bracing for that stupid freaking cold weather coming. I know, man. I know. I was going to put the plow on the side-by-side for you guys. But it warmed up to like 50, 60 degrees out, and I just couldn't do it. So, for those of you guys that want to see me being an idiot, tomorrow we jump the driveway. That's right. The side-by-side jumps the driveway tomorrow. That's right. And Sassy Car Girl rides friggin' shotgun with me so she can get that footage for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy that. A little something different on the channel, not car content. We got some side-by-side content. From Texas, Claudita. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your night to come hang out with this idiot. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. That's right. We got a good old-fashioned Grubhub in the house, right? Can't wait to see this guy again. Sublime, can't wait to hang out with you again, man. I hang out with Sublime, you guys, like every other month. No lie. Because he lives so close to me, we are able to hang out like every other month. It's friggin' epic. All the good people are jumping in. Absolutely, dudes. Absolutely. That's what I was telling Wasted Talent Fabrication up here. I said, hey, man, because of your channel, I have met so many cool people, and I'm hoping that more people that follow both of your channels come this way because y'all are friggin' epic, y'all. Y'all are friggin' epic. I love hanging out with you guys. Absolutely love it. Let's see here. Oh, Sally. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. You're friggin' awesome, man. You guys support me. You watch my videos. I try to do the absolute same for you guys. And you know what? Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. You know, this channel is nothing without y'all. You know, I'd be sitting here talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? Brother, with wintertime coming up, man, get it. See, you live in Texas. You don't know what winter's all about. But the rest of us who are going to be freezing our butts off and dealing with snow, we will love it, dude. We will love it. Oh, yeah. The 10 millimeter crew. Let's see here. Oh, brother, thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Stupid fast truck. Hello. Hello. What's up there to take a fence to? You had phone warning when Tornado Larry shows up. I'm sorry. Stupid fast truck. I get a little excited sometimes. I get a little carried away. You know, that's why I hit the toolbox on an everyday occasion, because if not, if you guys had to deal with me untoolboxed, I don't know if you could handle me. I'm hyperactive as can be, you guys. I got all this energy all the time. So, yeah. It is what it's. Oh, look at here. Look at here. Big Stick Stangs. Hey, man. For a guy I just met, what, a month or two ago, man, friggin' you're awesome, dude. Seriously, you are friggin' awesome, man. Went to my Instagram, liked a whole bunch of photos, commented, watching my YouTube videos, man. Bro, boom, pound to you, salute. Thank you so much for being a new subscriber and a new faithful subscriber, man. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Thank you so much. Let's see here. T-Bird. I don't have a fast car, but I don't have in wit. I don't have a fast car, but I don't have. I make up for it in wit. Right on, dude. Look, there are people in this channel, there are people in this chat that don't have super high horsepower fast cars. Okay. But they're still here. They're still hanging out with us, man. And that's what's cool about it. You know, I follow channels that game. I follow channels that friggin' party with the toolbox. I used to follow a channel that was about Disney, but it got kind of weird. You know, I follow all kinds of genre of channels. Jump the Driveway sounds like all the fun, right, dude? And I got you guys about, let me think about it. 1, 2, 3. I got you guys 4 angles. I had 4 cameras running when I did this, y'all. And just a little insight, because I know some of you guys will watch half my video and click off. We jumped the driveway twice. So hang out for most of the video, at least 3/4 of it, so you guys can see me jump the driveway twice. Now, my wife, she wasn't too thrilled about it, but hey, you got to do it. It's the power of YouTube, right? I got to keep my subscribers happy. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? Not give you guys videos? No, we jump the driveway. I mean, this is what I do. And when the snow comes, we're going drifting, plowing. We're doing all kinds of stupid stuff, man. I'd like to organize some kind of snow drags in a big ass like Costco parking lot or something and just have an absolute friggin' blast, man. Tomorrow side by side is broken. LOL, good luck, mobster. Oh no, the video's already shot, brother. It is like I'm shooting the video tomorrow. You're gonna watch the video tomorrow. I shot the video yesterday. So the side by side's fine. And just to let you guys know, in case anybody's worried, the side by side has Fox suspension. If anybody in here knows anything about off-road, you know Fox suspension is good stuff. So she can handle a good jump. Sublime, have I ever jumped the driveway with you in the side-by-side? I know I've jumped the driveway with a couple of you YouTubers. I just don't remember who. Let's see here. Always a party, bro. I'm telling you, dude. I am so thankful to freaking God that you live as close as you do. Because the majority of you, even though I love all y'all, you live too goddamn far away to hang out. Oh, yeah, here. Oops, wrong click. Let's see here. Driving home, listening now. Awesome, Forest Horse. Panda Cat, brother, what's up? I don't got the toolbox handy right now because I'm on the live stream. You know, I run a different type of live stream than some other people. But salute to you, brother. Cheers. Little alcohol to you, brother. Good to see you. I hope your life's treating you good. I hope you're doing well, man. Let's see here. The bird says, if you don't like my driving, get off the sidewalk. Yeah, that's cool. Johnny G TV, what's up, brother? What's up? What's up? What's up? This cat's been a faithful subscriber, man, from almost the very beginning, y'all. No lie. Johnny G TV was a subscriber of mine when I had like maybe, I think I only had like 200 subscribers, maybe a little bit more than that. I mean, like I was a nobody. And Johnny G's been here the whole time, man. The whole time. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Thanks, man. It's just who I am, dude. It's just who I am. That's why I'm all about camaraderie. You know, I'm all about hanging out, having a good time, partying. And just so you guys know, if you don't drink alcohol, you don't smoke cigarettes, you don't smoke weed, you don't snort coke, you got no vices whatsoever, straight up, I don't trust you. I'm sorry. It's the way it is. Just met too many straight-laced people in my life that friggin' are too judgmental and can't be having that. So, I don't care what you do, but you got to have a vice. Oh, drag racing counts. If you like to friggin' drag race, that counts too, because you got to have a set of nuts to friggin' run a race car down a track. I only drive slow old stuff. Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. I want to see that yellow monster you got in your driveway, brother, rolling. I can't wait, man. I didn't even, I just started following your channel a short time ago. What, maybe a couple weeks ago? And you put a video out. I don't know what it was, a couple of days ago, 3 days ago, something like that. And you walked out of your garage and you showed the friggin' yellow car, and you were telling us about how your neighborhood was complaining about how they thought that that was a jalopy, and it is far from that. And I was like, man, when he gets that thing together, I bet that's a bad machine right there, man. I bet that's a bad machine. Let's see here. Scrolling through. Oh, I don't know how I didn't see it. Mustang. There it is. I was like, I know damn well Mustang Mike threw me a $10 super chat, and he's not getting no recognition. Brother, sorry it took me so dang long. You know I'm slow. Special ed. I'm trying the best I can. Got the IQ of a friggin' rat. All right. So bear with me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate your support. Can't wait to hang out with you again next year, brother. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Team, I'm telling you guys, man, the money helps the channel out. The money helps the channel out. It's going towards a twin turbo kit for the GTR because Mobzilla's got to get some twin turb skis over the winter, y'all. She's making like 625 rear wheel horsepower. If I do a complete exhaust on it, I can get maybe another 15 horsepower out of it. Big deal. If I spend the same amount of money on twin turbos, I can get an extra 200 horsepower. You see where I'm going with this? So we're friggin' taking all the super chats. I'm saving money from my paycheck. And over the winter, we're buying friggin' some upgraded turb skis for the GTR so that we can run some 800 horsepower for y'all next year. So it'd be nice to have Ruby at like 1100 horse and the GTR at 800 horse. I think that'd be a all right combination. Let's see here. Let's see here. Probably going to Christmas Town when I get back. Does that mean Bronner's, brother? You going to Bronner's? I gotta take Sublime to Bronner's. Kim will lose her goddamn mind if we took her to Bronner's, brother. That'd be awesome, man. YouTuber gathering at Bronner's. We take these people from out of state, brother, take them to Frankenmuth, show them little Bavaria, bro. What do you think? What do you think, huh? Huh? They got the water slides for those that are daring. Let's see here. Negative, no jumps given. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, Sublime, in the nicest way possible, tell me, did your other tire arrive today, brother? Let's see here. Thank you. Been smashing the brain for better content. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Us folk that live up here in Michigan, or us folk that live up here in the Midwest where it gets cold and snowy and crappy, and you people on the Eastern Seaboard, you know what it's like, man. It's hard to get content out. That's why I told everybody, hey, I got bad news for you. If you're following the channel strictly for car content, we're going to take a little turn down the road, and we're going to do some side-by-side content. But I promise I'll make it interesting, y'all. I'll make it interesting. Let's see here. Not that kind of toolbox. Tim Sweeney, brother. Boom. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Welcome back to the channel. Black Rain, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hey, if you like cars that are like your avatar, brother, you should definitely check out my Telegraph Cruise videos. I had some cool rides like that rolling through the friggin' cruise. Car Mom, I gotta go. I have to work in the garage and get this V8 Ranger ready to leave my life, brother. Y'all have a great night. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. I can't wait to talk to you again in another live stream, bro. Thank you so much for the support. Shout out to you. Yo, 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 I'm gone in 60. Boom. Salute, brother. Good to see ya. Thanks for tapping in, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. I hope life's treating you well, man. I know I'm a little behind in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm slow. I know I belong in a hospital. Bear with me. There you go. But see, you like cars, dudes. You like cars, man. You're all right in my book, dude. Do race cars count? Absolutely wasted. Absolutely. Let's see here. James, you're the poop. Thanks, T-Bird. My vices are my toys and product. Yeah, but you have a beer once in a while, Ford Blue Gauge. You're good. Speak about vices. What about road coursing? Hell yeah, dude. I would love to take my GTR on a friggin' super windy road course road, man. I think that'd be awesome. Forza Society, bro. What's up, man? Good to see you. Been a minute. Hell yeah. Thank you. Hello, Solar Car Mob. Thumbs up, per. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mustang Mike 256, what's up? How you been, Tim? You doing good, buddy? Saw you were getting some hate the other day on your channel, brother. I was in the bushes watching. Let's see here, dude, with wrenches. I noticed that yellow Fairlane 2. Sweet. Right, dude? Right? I mean, dude. Right, Big Stick? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, a fellow toolbox partaker just friggin' blew by. Where'd he go? How was that Frankenmuth meet with the SRT4? Surprisingly, people were digging it. Hell yeah, dude. I love my SRT4. I absolutely loved it. Stony Baker, how you doing, brother? Good to see ya. Thanks for tapping in. I'm a little behind here on the comments, bro. I do apologize. Oh, look at that. Jimmy C with a freaking 99-cent super chat, brother. You're the bomb, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate you. Thank you. Hell yeah. Pennies for the turbo kit. I love it. Thank you. Heck yeah, Mustang Mike like, what up, everybody? How you doing? welcome to the channel. And that's right. That's what we do. We chilling, we having fun, we partying. Let's see here. Yo, Stoney! That's right. What's up, Stoney? Hey, just so you guys know. Oh, it's 30 minutes. You know what 30 minutes means? It means I get to open a panel. That's right. Let's see here right now, boy. Copy. Clicker, copy, paste. All right, chat. For those of you who want to rock with the mob, there's the link. And we keep on moving. See here, I've just been here bored. I'm sorry, Gator Gaming. I'm bored to you. I do apologize. I'll try to friggin' kick it up a notch, brother. Dang, man. Let's see here. Oh, I see Mustang Mike's in the friggin' basement. Hang on, brother. I see ya. Brailsport, what's up, brother? How you doing? All right, Mike, I'll bring you up, but you got to give me a second. I got to friggin' answer all these folks in the goddamn chats.
What's up?
Good to see you. Having a good night.
How you doing tonight?
I'm a certified retard. How you doing?
I haven't quite been certified yet, but I am a retard.
That's right. Sublime GT500, whoever called you weed and fed crack, cracked me up. Oh, you don't understand. That fella right there, Mr. Sublime GT500, he can party pretty deep, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey,
Yes,
Lefty,
sir.
yeah, that GTR does spit some serious flames. You should be in it when it does it.
OG Trev! Yeah, you were the one riding pasture with me, man. We were shooting flames like a bunch of children going down the road.
Giggling like little schoolgirls.
Bashing on that like button. Yo, I appreciate your support, man. Thank you.
Holy crap. You know what?
Well,
I
you didn't hit the
forgot to
like button yet?
No, I didn't. I just went and did it.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I normally do it as soon as I come into the chat.
Paul, respect to you. How are you? Oh, yeah, Paul's cool as hell, dude. Oh, my God. Down in the basement, we have Wasted Talent Fabrications.
What?
I don't think that he's ever been on my live stream.
I don't think he has either.
I don't think he has. Oh, my God. I feel privileged. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Welcome to the Retard Show.
What's up,
Yeah.
Wasted?
I got off the old night check, so I'm, out on parole here. I can come on in on the Monday night.
Right? Yeah, he was up on Salty's.
We got another
That
new
other
guy
day.
in the basement. We got Jimmy C. What's up, brother?
What?
What's up, guys?
Oh,
Man,
Holy crap!
Going
I got
on,
some
man.
celebrities up in
Tonight.
here.
Woo!
going on?
Hey,
Well,
man,
you weren't-
salute
you
to the
weren't-
panel.
You weren't full blown
Boom!
car talking, so I figured I'd come up and freaking smoke a bong with you anyway. You know? Cheers.
Hey, man, that's cool. I don't do that on my channel, but you're freaking more than welcome to.
I know.
More than welcome to.
I know. Yeah, I'll shut the that down for you.
Brother, man, I'm so happy to have you guys on board tonight, man. This is friggin' epic, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah, well,
Good. I feel
been
like we
wanting to
got
come on.
celebrities.
I've been wanting to come on for a while, but I'm always at work, so I'm just a
Yeah.
warrior in the chat, But
right.
I'm
and
in
I-
the exact same boat when you go live, Wasted.
And you know, when I come in here, you're knee deep into cars, and I love cars and all, but I'm not the gearhead and I ain't as deep as you guys,
Right. That's why I'm the car mob. That's why I'm the godfather. It's like you all come to me. We all hang out.
Yeah.
OG Trev says, Jim on the panel, huge respect.
But you know what, man? Even if you're not into cars, I follow many channels that aren't into cars, man. If you're cool, you're cool. It's that simple.
Yeah, man. There's more in the world than just one thing. That's what drove me crazy. When you're trying to grow a channel, everybody tells you got to have your niche. You got to have your niche.
Yes.
And I'm like, man, I'm too wide open for that, man. Because I can't nail down just one thing. Like, I'm out in the garage. I could be playing with wood. I could play with the motorcycle, play with the car, anything. You know, any small engine.
Yeah.
You know, and like that's why I named my channel Jimmy C and Friends, because
Right.
it's who knows what I'm gonna get into with whoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's
That's why
I
I've
do the
always
same
been
thing.
like that too.
Yeah,
You
'cause
know?
if you go to my first set of videos, it's building a pole barn. You know, I
Yeah,
put on there
well-
stuff that I think is going to be cool no matter what. I mean, primarily it's
Well,
car
hey,
stuff, but
Building a pole barn's pretty cool. You know, I mean,
that's what
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah, I time lapsed the whole thing, which was it's so
Yeah.
gratifying to do a time lapse and so easy to edit.
yeah. You know, as long as you can, you know, get it all to blend. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Since you
I
guys
love
are
doing
running the
time lapse.
show, I'm gonna hit the 10 millimeter.
All right.
Huh?
Yeah.
got ya. Got ya.
That's what he calls it, 10 millimeter.
That's just a little guy. That's on the
That's
tail.
all right.
OG Trev, appreciate it, buddy.
I needed a unique key, you know, a key holder for the garage. You know, something just for the garage, because you know I don't.
Right.
I just needed a single key. So I was poking around the garage. I found what is it? The little ratchet handle that was broken, right? So I took that, welded a 10 millimeter to it, and then I welded a little 4-piece flathead screwdriver to the other end that held the. Yeah, it was perfect. I'll never lose. I'll always have a 10 millimeter around.
There you go. Hey, Mike, do you still need some sockets?
Yeah, but funds right now are on a minimum.
Hey, how about this? I got some for retardedly dirt cheap. I got a friggin' onion for about friggin' $100. So what I'm gonna do is I'll friggin' throw a little in a friggin' pouch and I'll mail it out to you free of charge. Merry Christmas.
There you go.
I ain't gonna argue with that. Shit.
All right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I still gotta mail that package. I'm gonna see if I can't get it out tomorrow if I get time. But I still got that package for Mrs. Mob.
Right on. So Wasted, what you got going on, brother?
Not had work today. Just chilling, doing house stuff. You know.
So hey, would you guys get mad at me if I stuffed a coyote in an S10?
Hell no.
But I don't. You're gonna play hell getting that steering set up through the headers on that thing. As wide as that bad boy is.
Really?
Well, that's the deal. I mean, so I've seen 350s in a lot of them, and I was one of the comments I said I had a set of S10s, and the plan was to LS swap one of them, and there's too many projects. You know how it goes.
Right.
But,
I understand.
I gutted one and got a good look at what the frame rails and the size. Man, I'm telling you, you're gonna play fun with how wide, because the wider set on those coyotes.
Right. All right. Maybe I'll go LS with it then.
Well,
Hey,
the LS, you're losing your heater core setup most of the time too, because of
It's gonna be a drag
thing.
truck.
Yeah, so
Hey,
I mean,
Oh, it's gonna be a
It's gonna
drag
be strictly
truck.
meant to go out and thrash on. If we blow it up, we just grab another friggin' junkyard
well, then
motor.
if you're gonna go that way, you
Well,
just
cut
gotta
the
redo the
fenders off.
steering. Yeah, I was gonna say you cut the fenders, and you might have to put a steering column in it, and maybe you might have to change the trajectory on that a little. Well, what I've seen is they'll put a steering column in and kick it at a side, and then crank it to where it tilts back over to you. You know what I mean? So you can go out and around. It can take a little bit of linkage trajectory to pull it off.
Yeah, you
but-
need 4 U joints just to.
Yeah, and an idler and some other shit. But I mean,
Right.
the thing
Hey,
is,
Wasted,
and-
let me ask you a question. I went to a car show and I seen a guy that had he had an LS and an older truck, but it was I can't remember what model it was, but it was a narrow front end
okay.
on it, and he's custom did a Heim joint setup and bolted a Heim joint right to the frame and ran the steering shaft through that.
Yep.
And it drops it way down and kicks it over, and he used a Pinto steering rack under it.
Yep.
Huh.
That's actually a big thing they do with a lot of the Pinto steering racks. I've seen that and heard of that in a bunch of cars that are doing
But
LS
there's
also.
another way of getting around that steering shaft too. If you put a coyote in it, turn the headers around backwards, and put a turbo on that sucker about as big as a basketball.
He's not wrong there. I'm just concerned about where the headers are going to, or not where the heads are actually going to land. I don't think you're going to be able to come out the stock location for the shaft and still get the heads in there from how, the angle on them that they are.
Yeah, that's right. The
What I'm going to have
shaft
to
comes
do is
out
I'm going to have to
directly
see
under
it,
the.
Mr. First things first.
I think so, yeah.
Hey, first things first, we got to give Dudes with Wrenches a shout out for freaking hanging out in the basement patiently and not
Look at
saying
him.
a goddamn thing. Welcome to the stream, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support.
Can you hear me good?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Got the good audio still?
Yes,
Well, I was
sir.
just taking in all the, all the conversation about shafts. It's pretty good.
Oh, you're into shaft?
Sounds like Jimmy C over there is drowning.
I was going to say, you got the wrong
That's
color going in
okay.
the background there, bud.
That is okay. That is
Oh, man.
okay.
I can adapt to the surroundings.
That's right, brother. I do the
Yeah.
same thing.
Northern Mustang, what's up, buddy? I ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I know, man. You know what? He needs to come up on the freaking panel.
Right?
I miss that cat. He was really
Right.
active
Well,
like
that's
6
nice.
months ago, and then all of a sudden he just kind of like went dormant on us.
Well, it happens. Life can take you away from the stream, man.
I understand.
You get
Well,
burned
here's the
out,
thing. I
too,
can understand if
so.
you're not putting out content, but if you don't hang out with us once in a while, you kind of miss people. You know what I mean?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. But life
Especially when
can
you
pull you
have
away.
faithful subscribers that have been there for friggin' months or years, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere that you don't see them. You're like, uh-oh, I hope they're okay. You
Yeah,
know?
everything's
Well, yeah, I hear you there. But like me though, like the past, I'm normally here all afternoon, checking live streams, saying hello, watching vids. What's up, Nikki? And the past 4 or 5 days, I've been getting up early and going out and doing stuff in the yard. I've been working on the wife's car. As you can see, I bled a little for it. Let's just say I was a little too light-handed with the grinder with a wire wheel on it, and it decided to dance. It decided to dance around the cab of the car. And at the time, I didn't have my hair in a ponytail, so it caught my hair, and she went right up my face. Yeah, it was a mess. But
brother.
Live and learn. It's been a while
I didn't
since
know
I used a grinder,
if your face was really messed up or if you had like a filter on.
No. That's actually road rash from a wire brush. Wire
Whoa,
wheel.
brother.
From a wire wheel dancing around. Because my wife's car's
Like
an
watching someone
04.
get kicked in the nuts.
Yeah, my wife's car's an 04 wagon, Taurus wagon, and it's really got no passenger side floor. So I basically used a drawer from underneath an oven and made it fit in there. But while I was cutting out the old stuff and all, and
Right.
yeah.
Northern, you're
I
in
paid
Sault
for
Ste.
it.
Marie. You should have told me you were going to be in town, brother. I could have friggin' made a trip up north and come and met you. I mean, you're like far as hell away from me. You're like 4 hours away, but shoot, man. You were going to be in town for a while.
Okay. And depending on how you look at it, the wife was filming. She walked away just before that happened. So I missed getting it on
Oh,
film.
I know, Sunny Shines. Hey, big shout out. Huge shout out to the friggin' people, whether you're male or female, who have been following my channel from the very beginning. We got almost 1,700 subscribers. And you got those people that were with you when you had like 200, 500, 100. And it's like, man, thank you so much for sticking with me through this journey. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. It's a ride, ain't it?
It's a ride. And the channel, is weird because sometimes it grows and then sometimes it goes dormant. And then you think, well, am I screwed up? Did I all of a sudden people just don't like me again or what?
Mm-hmm.
I had a question for you,
Thanks,
Karma.
Wooden Metal.
What's up, dudes?
So how long have you been on YouTube?
It was 2 years for me in March 1st.
Okay.
Nice. I'm a little over 3 years. Well, yeah, I'm right at 3 years now, I think.
I guess I'll be 2 years on the 24th, I think.
as a creator, that is.
Right. How many
Yeah.
you got wasted?
What is it? 570 something? I don't know, something like
Yeah.
that.
See, my first year on YouTube, I had 200. My second year on YouTube, well, it was like basically 2 years and 1 week. I hit 1K.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's been gangbusters ever since I started doing the
Yeah.
live thing, man. People,
Yeah, the live is a big game changer.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I started the every Saturday thing and getting in on doing that, because I mean I don't know how much of my story you know what's going on, but I haven't done any car stuff in a year now. It's all
really?
Everything that goes up on my channel was stuff that was filmed ahead of time, and then I've been editing and putting out.
Now, I know you had mentioned that in somebody else's live stream.
Yeah. Yeah, when I started the channel, I filmed for almost a year before I even started the channel, because of what I do for a living. There's times when I have to leave the country and whatnot, and the putting a video out every Wednesday or on a set schedule, because I didn't know what day it was going to be at that point, was important to be able to give myself the buffer. That, and I did a lot of research, and a lot of people tell you, man, you get into this and you get burnt out. And
Yeah, you
want
can.
to take a break, and people, it's in everyone's nature. You start it off and you want to just push and get it all out there and do all this stuff, and you end up burning yourself out.
Right. I'm proud of this cat right here that's highlighted. He was like at like 995 subs, and I pushed that dude over 1K to be like, hey man, we're gonna get you there. I have a couple of channels that I don't use. They're more or less to help other people's channels. And when people get close to goals, it's nice to be able to go, here, we're going to push you over. You know what I mean?
You know what those extra channels are good for?
What?
Is when you're live streaming and someone says, we got to get to 100 thumbs or something,
Yes.
That's when you go bust them out and
yes.
I'm gonna say I have to show my dad that channel. He'd like that kind of
Nothing.
stuff.
What's up, girl? Heck yeah.
You could just be like some of us other content creators that just decide one day 120 year videos are junk and just throw them in the garbage and start over.
No, you can't.
No,
do that, man.
That's what dudes did. He dropped 120 videos off his channel in a day.
Whoa!
Hey,
No!
it's junk.
Oh, he left a
he-
bunch still, but he dumped all the rest. You still have them, though.
Yeah.
Like, he won't re-release them at some point.
Well,
Yeah,
re-edit
I'll
them
talk him
maybe,
into it.
but the way I look at it, I like leaving
What's up,
all the
Nickel?
crap there because it gives people a chance to see how I've grown. Like my first couple of videos are complete
Oh,
garbage.
yeah.
You know,
everyone says
complete.
that.
And,
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
no.
and they really haven't gotten much better, but I've gotten a little better at it.
Oh, yeah.
But they're fun to look at every once in a while. Like somebody just commented the other day on my very first upload, okay? And it's all it is me filming a Christmas tree. A 12-foot Christmas tree we were burning in July,
Yeah.
And it didn't get
I better go
shit
check that
reviews
out.
when I put it up, but
Right.
it still gets one now and then,
Right.
So it's like it makes you feel good,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll be
I'm
honest
probably
with you.
gonna do- No, go ahead.
I'll be honest with you. When I put videos out, I don't get squat for views. I don't get squat for views. Let me get a drink of water here real quick.
The views.
Yeah, I don't get squat for views. Maybe 100, maybe 200, and I've got almost 1,700. So I get like 150 to 200 views, okay? But my older videos, it's like once they're out there marinating for a while, then they get the views.
That's
It's
what happens.
stupid. I got videos like you said that I put out when I first started my channel that got 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views. And it's like when I put that video out, it got like 17 views in a month.
Right, but it gets fucking 20 views. It gets 20 views a fucking every week or so, right?
Yeah,
And
it's weird, man.
It just like I have one video of me screwing with a four-wheeler. It's like a petcock issue I thought I had, and it turned out to be the clog carburetor. But whatever, it gets about 6 views a day.
I'll say this, Jimmy C. You got a big library there.
How many videos you got up, Jimmy?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I only got like 100 and something videos. It's a live streams the live streams, there's like thousands of live streams.
Okay.
You know, I live stream. When I first started live streaming, I was live streaming 4-5 days a week, and then I cut it down to 2, and now I do 3 days a week. You know, and I'm on YouTube every day. I'm on someone else's panel every day. So.
Oh, that's the way we are.
Yeah.
Dudes and I, and some of the other guys are on some. In fact, they call Dudes and I the live whores. If you
I'm definitely been accused of being a live stream whore. I mean, there's times I got 5 of them going, and I'm typing in 3 of them. You know, and
seriously,
and
but
I've been on panel in 2 of them at one time.
It's like Carmob said. If it wasn't for us, you know, swapping around and going different places, this community that you guys are in, the community that we are coming from, which have all intermingled at this point, wouldn't necessarily have made the connection through.
Exactly.
Slime's on all the time. Salty's on mine almost every time we do it.
Yeah.
What are the odds of Keith and Chef being in here in a car community? You know, it's like what? Yeah, it's because Car Mob goes around.
Right.
You know,
and it doesn't have to be about cars all the time. We can talk about other stuff.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I mean? And that's why you go other places to learn other things. Like I've been hanging out with this one guy, Dan. I wish I could remember those last name. But he grows vegetables. He grows a garden down in Florida, and he does it all organically. And like he doesn't even use fertilizer. He uses the waste from his yard and his food scraps to feed all these plants. You know what I mean? And it's just amazing to watch, you know. What's that got to do with my channel? Nothing.
Well, that's like
but he still comes by once in a while. You know?
I was telling these dudes the other day about how I watch a couple of sailboat video, guys, they're building sailboats. Yeah. And everyone on the panel roasted me. This guy right over here, especially, that guy. And I explained it to him, told him the channels. Yeah, that guy. And then everyone went and checked out the 2 channels I told them about, and they're like, okay, all right, we can see why you watch these guys. It's pretty good. But I'm like,
it was some quality boat building.
Yeah.
My socket, my 10mm socket needs a bolt. I'll be right back.
Good luck with that. Don't get it too hot. You don't want to hit it with the torch too hard. But yeah, I love car stuff, and the majority of the stuff I watch is car stuff. But some of the stuff, like building a giant ass wooden boat in the backyard, I think if done right, is pretty cool.
Hey, Wasted, whenever you're free with that whenever you're free with that winch, Wasted, feel free to come on over.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a bit of a drive. That trailer is in Oregon now.
I'll put my name on the list.
That thing, I love that trailer. I can hook up to just about anything, yank it up and lift it with that.
When I was looking on that trailer, I didn't see like hookups to mount for the straps for the car. Are they like attached to the side of the trailer?
So it's got a rub rail all the way down, and it's 1/4-inch steel. And,
nice.
And then it has the pockets as well. So I clamp right to the rub rail.
Yeah, I used to run a flatbed that had that. It was
Yeah.
And so many guys, you're supposed to strap off to the pockets. I was like, it don't matter, dude. It's 1/2-inch steel, dude. You're not bending that.
No.
You're strapping off a crate that's lucky to weigh 1,000 pounds, you know?
When I moved, I put the Lexus on that ramp truck, and then that ramp truck on that trailer, and chain binded that thing down to those, and it didn't even care.
Right. It's like,
Yeah. Not going anywhere. But I love that trailer, dude. The hydraulic landing gear and the hydraulic dovetail. That thing is the nicest trailer.
Nickel White S550 just shows up with the first comment, the most random comment of all.
Right. Hey, that's
what's up, Nickel?
But that's truly interesting stuff, you know. Because
the guys that carve those things out of the ground and build huts and stuff, I'm with them. I've seen some of that. Something satisfying about watching those dudes build.
Yeah. Watch the Townsends freaking build a dugout canoe.
Dude, my daughter watches stuff like that.
All you do is you put it on the big screen, grab your bowl, grab your beer, and just sit back and enjoy. You know.
You know, it was about 2 years ago. My son used to watch a lot of gamer YouTube garbage that just had no content and consistency.
Yeah,
so I literally told him, I said, you're not watching YouTube anymore unless you can learn something, get a skill. There's enough information out there. Go find it. And legitimately, he listened for a change. And he went out there and he just watches all these history channels now, and he's only 11 years old. And he goes and he schools the teacher at school. No, you're wrong. This is how it was. And the teacher's like, he's right. I mean, he knows what he's talking about. And it's like, well, there you go. You're
There you go.
Other good information out there.
That you lucked out right there with that right there. You know, because you can't get better than that. His entertainment is now his learning. You know, awesome. He will do well.
YouTube will provide.
Yeah, right.
Wood and Metal Garage, appreciate the follow, brother.
Oh, Wood is
man.
Wood's good, man. He's one of our guys over there.
Metal
That's what I was telling Wasted earlier. I said, man, I have gotten at least like 5 people from your channel, and I can't thank you enough because you guys, even though we're all building different stuff, we all can relate.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah. Yeah, you know.
Well, it's like you're talking about earlier. You got you got the really nice cars, and you want to get, down. But like, so my Z, I don't know if you've seen anything on my Z. My Z's on a whole another level.
Mm-hmm.
So I got an 03 350Z with a 4 and 6 cubic inch small block. It's an LS.
What? Small block what?
It's an LS board and stroked with T56 behind it, and
It's like he got to the word small and then block. He's like, "Do I say it? Do I say that?"
they're gonna get me. I'm not gonna try to church it up. It's an LS. We all know.
We're all car community. A car is a car. If you put your heart and soul into it, it doesn't matter what you do.
That's right.
We're a fan of it, no matter
Oh,
what.
yeah.
Right.
Well, so I'm not a LS fanboy, but I do like. I like the LSs a lot, and I don't. But I'm not. No, because I like to put LSs in Japanese cars.
That's why you would have Ford Blues Blessing, as long as it's not going in a Ford.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't
Exactly.
As long as it's not going in a Ford.
I've never had the opportunity to swap into the only Ford. We did a Fox body on my channel. We actually took it in and had rot in the freaking.
You're in the chat, Gator.
Which one needs the panel?
Yeah.
Oh.
It had
Gator
rot.
Gaming has a great voice, by the way. Him and Cummins, both of those dudes have radio voices, man. Good Lord.
Cummins Tech, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, so does Gator Gaming. He's got a killer voice.
But it was all routed out in the frame where the frame rail meets the shock towers right there. So we took it out, tore the motor out, and had to repair all that because apparently that's a common issue on those. But
what's up, Plenty?
I'm not a giant Ford fan, but somehow they always end up into my video in garage. Like my biggest video is a starter replacement on a 350 van. Everyone watches that one, and it was more me just, bullshitting about how I don't like Fords and changing this on my buddy's work van, but they love that video.
Right.
But see, that's what's so fun about it is the fact that you're really not a big Ford fan and you're hanging out with a bunch of Ford guys.
Oh yeah.
But you know what I mean? We can all relate though,
Well, and Dudes and I talk about this a lot in other channels too, is there's a difference between earned brand hate. Like I don't like Fords because all of the ones I've ever worked on have just been
the phrase is justified hate.
Okay, that's what he says. Yeah,
justified hate. Okay.
All the ones I've ever the Bronco we did on my channel, we had to take the body completely off, replace half the damn thing. The frame was rotted through. I literally had to weld the frame back together in 4 different places to fix.
Well, you got it out of New England. What do you want?
It was in Southern Maryland. It wasn't even. You know what I mean? Or every single time, my buddy brings his truck over and he's like, "It's driving funny." It turns out the front hubs have been locked in 4-wheel drive for God knows how long because the vacuum system broke or whatever. Or my favorite, they went to do a. You said ho? What?
I was going to say, well, the best thing about Fords is no matter how fucked up they are, you can still get down the road.
Well, yeah, it was just eating all of the gas because you were pushing.
Hey, it's still getting down the road though.
No, the worst one was the spark plug change on which one was it? Where you would go change the spark plugs and they would just snap off in the freaking.
Triton.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's a whole other. I actually have. I have one of those motors now.
Yep.
Yeah, it was one of those, and I was just
the
like,
ones that pop out while you're going down the road. Yeah, I got one of those motors.
Oh no, if they pop out, that's fine. It's when they snap off they're stuck in there forever.
Oh, that's a whole nother story.
Hey,
like the old Fords that everybody did a 7. they do a 7-plug change because they couldn't figure out how to get that back on the
Yeah.
passenger side.
Yeah.
Wasting, I do say though, the only way you can make a Chevy go fast is by putting a Ford engine in it.
I don't know.
I
don't know about that.
See too much of that going down.
They're awfully damn heavy. I will give you that. Like I could not believe. So my drivetrain that I got for that Z is out of a GTO. I think an 05 or 6 GTO, and how heavy that damn car was for what that motor is. It's like that's the reason everyone does what you're talking about. Yeah, I hear you, Wood. Wood's a Ford
I
man,
love it.
too.
What is that
Yeah,
project? Freaking
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah.
Put out your inner Ford. There you go.
I saw it
There you go.
earlier, and I was just going to ignore that down
You,
there.
you know you're deep down inside. You're a Ford fan deep down inside. You just don't want to admit it because
Listen, every one of those Fords has earned my signature saying when it's time to leave is get this piece of shit out of my garage.
right.
He
And
wasted
it doesn't
talent.
matter.
See, wasted talent decided he would come to this side of the channel and visit us because I got a GTR. He's like, you can't be too bad. He's got an import. I'll
Yeah.
let the Ford slide.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't judge him on all of his bad decisions. He made at least one good one there.
Right.
No, I'm a big fan of Nissans, and I would love to get a GTR one day. It's one of
Oh,
those cars
brother.
I would love to
Mike,
get into.
where the hell is he at? There he is. Mike and Sublime, they've both had the opportunity to drive my GTR, and mine makes 625 at the wheels.
Yeah.
They'll both
I
tell you
want-
it's an absolute freaking blast.
I am actually waiting on the 34s to be legal to come down. I
Right?
love
That would be.
me an
You're gonna pay
R34.
$250,000 for that thing.
I wouldn't get one that's a good one. I would get one that's trashed.
No.
Or listen, I don't buy
But
nice
add,
things.
he's only into the shit boxes, everybody.
Hey,
You
we
gotta
got
factor
ganja
that
in here,
in.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I
Who,
don't.
what?
So
what's
here's the
up?
deal. My Z I made into a very nice car, and I won't say that I ruined it, but I definitely put it on. It's a car that I can't ever touch for under $5,000. Anytime something has to be done on it, it's at least $5,000, and it doesn't matter what it is. And that drove me to the shitbox life. Because my
Right.
whole Subaru project, I'm in that whole thing and worked on it for over a year and
Right.
just had great times. Thing's not even done yet.
I've never
Right.
spent more than
$5,000.
$10,000 on a vehicle.
I spent more than that on the paint job on that car.
No comment.
I was waiting for that.
I
Yeah.
cannot say that.
I'm about to spend
Just
$8,000
saying.
on a twin turbo kit for the GTR.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. There's a large entry fee for that.
I spent
Right.
on the
I'm gonna tell you
motor
what.
rebuild.
the GT
second
people
part.
people don't know a GTR is not just like a car.
No,
Like
it's a spaceship.
everything about that car is like extremely precision. And
Have a
if
good night,
anything
Rick.
breaks on it, fork out the money. But I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it's not like it's fragile, though. Don't get me wrong. It's not like the car's fragile. I wouldn't say don't beat on one. As long as you get a 2013 or newer, you can go full ham on it. But, I mean, it just does things
Well,
a normal car doesn't do.
You got to watch out once you get into the high horsepower because those half shafts don't
Right.
like to hold up when you get like. But I'm
When
talking
you
like
get 'em up
Godzilla
to like
power.
1,000 horse.
Yeah,
They're good
yeah,
to
yeah,
like
yeah.
800, 900.
Well, and they're good past that as long as you're not trying to take it off a dig. If
Right.
you're doing like roll races or stuff like that,
Right.
that's why a lot of the GTRs do the roll race stuff.
Right. And even
Oh,
a
yeah.
dig on the street's okay because it's still going to spin a little bit. It's at the track you got to worry
Yeah, where
about.
it hooks. Yeah.
Right.
That's where everyone that I've
Right.
seen had the problem. I had a buddy whose uncle had one, and he actually had a pair of them. But he had one, and he would snap the half shafts at MIR. They would go down there, and he would try to take it off a dig, and she would just lift and go, and then fall because breaking. And the thing is, those shafts on those stock are like that freaking big. They're not.
Yeah, they're
small.
not small.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I've been looking at for the cars that are like built, because like to build a GTR, you better have a little bit of money saved. Okay, it's not like you're building an LS. All right.
Yeah, it's
So-
like money you would save to buy a house.
Ugh,
I mean, like, well, I'm talking about building the engine. It's not quite that bad, but I mean,
money for a
like,
down payment for a house.
Yeah, and money for a down payment
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
house.
like when you build, like, oh, for instance, like, look, you can build the bottom end to a GTR and do new valves and springs in the heads, but no port work. and you can build yourself a friggin' 1,200 horsepower reliable engine for about 20 grand. Okay. But 20 grand's a lot of money,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then you got to slap another either $7,000 or
What?
$14,000 turbo kit on it.
Yep.
Then on top of that, you got to spend 10 to 15 grand on a dual clutch tranny. So when you figure
What?
the price of
At
the
least
car,
a dual, if not a
and then
triple.
the price to soup the thing up, not to mention ownership of tabs, insurance, gas. It's
Well,
like,
and you're without this car for at least 8 months for all of that
Right.
work to be done. At
Right.
least, because there's a backlog, and they're doing these things because there's only a few reputable shops that are doing the kind of thing he's
Right.
talking about. On
luckily,
those
I know
cars.
the owner do a good one.
Yeah,
There's one
well,
good one in Illinois.
There's
Yeah.
well, first of all, the one that's in Illinois is like number one. Okay. But the company that I work with, they work hand in hand with the company in Illinois. So AMS is number one when it comes to GTRs, okay, or Boost Logic, either one of them. You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So I work with Boost Control Performance, which is in Michigan, and they work hand in hand with AMS in Illinois.
Yeah, like I said, if you've got the time and the money to let basically a very expensive toy go get torn apart and dumped even
Right.
more money into, and basically
Right.
you don't see that because the guy that I was telling you about, that my buddy, he sent his out to a place in California. This was years ago, and it was there for so damn long he went and bought another one.
So-
Yeah. Well, in the end, it turns out that that electrical company was laundering some money for some other activities. Let's just say
Yeah.
the one that got totaled around a pole, the IRS and everybody didn't get, but the other one that didn't, that one got sold at auction somewhere.
Sounds stupid fast. Oh, there goes my phone.
At a loss, and a total loss for him.
Oh yeah. He ended up he ended up a lot of loss. I think he's still somewhere making big rocks in the little rocks.
I will tell you what.
Big
Hey,
players.
Wasted, I'll tell you what, though. I absolutely love my GTR. I mean, like, I love my GTR like I love my wife. Like, that car brings so much happiness to me. It's unreal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, so my Z is nowhere on the level that GTR is, but every
Right.
time I get in that car, it's smiles per mile.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That thing
Yes.
it's not all wheel drive. So when you if I get into second gear nicely and then just lay it down into the power, about 4,000 RPM, she's walking all over the place because it just.
Oh, really?
Oh, she's over 500 to the wheels.
Nice.
So
Nice.
it's dual clutch on that whole.
You got to get a better tire under her, brother.
You guys would have fun in my neighborhood.
That's the
It's
problem
all
with that
hills.
car is it's
Yeah.
all that independent suspension in the back. So when she squats a little, she
It's junk.
kicks the camber.
Oh, really? See, my Mustang has independent suspension, and it does the same thing, but probably not as aggressive as the 350 does.
Well, so if you get all the adjustable, you can preload some more camber into it. So when it basically when you're driving normal, it's kind of got a little bit of the, negative camber, positive, whichever way. And then when you lay into it, she, flattens out. But
Right.
it's,
Now, I've had the honor of driving Sublime GT500's 2020 Shelby GT500. And I'll tell you what, that thing's a blast. Now, I have not had the honor of driving it since he added an additional 75 wheel horsepower to it. But in bone stock form, it was a damn hoot to drive.
you mean the world's most wrecked 2020?
Oh, come on, man.
Hold
Don't
on, wait.
dog him.
There's a clause to that. The world's most wrecked, but still on the road. GT500.
Still on the road. Yeah.
Wrecked and repaired again.
Yeah, so I guess that does come off a little. It's the most wrecked is in consecutive wrecks,
Hey.
not total.
Well,
Yeah. Because there's one. I'm sure there's ones that are
Hey.
balled up and
hey,
done.
it ain't wrecked if you can fix it.
True.
It's not
And
right.
I've seen a lot that
Yeah.
cannot be fixed, or at least insurance
Oh,
said
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, hey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They end up on the the Goon Swatter.
I like
down
the,
there.
Midway Mustangs.
Not financially feasible to repair.
Well, that's the crazy thing about what YouTube has done for that market is they take it, with the channels doing well that redo those cars, it makes it viable for people to save some of these cars.
Mhm.
Content cars.
If you could see the crap I'm doing right now. Seriously.
We're all about.
I have an 04 Taurus wagon that the whole left side is pretty much gone, and wait till you will see if you take a look. But I'm literally welding metal that it was for a bulkhead on a house. That's what I'm using for the kick panel and Rocco panel, whatever you call it, there. Under the doors. I'm just gonna weld it, and it happens to be the right height and the right length.
It's a Taurus wagon. You're not hurting nothing.
I was gonna say.
And I used the bottom drawer on the toolbox, that opens up and no one ever really uses it. I took that out. That's still in the hole in the back passenger side.
See, stronger than factory. You're already better.
Yeah, exactly. Freaking.
Now, you are talking about an actual toolbox, correct?
Yeah, I'm all about the top.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
right here, when you say toolbox, it means something totally different.
Different.
The Craftsman, the cheap Craftsman rolling toolbox, stackable. That little door on the bottom, that first thing you do when you buy it, you shake it and you never use it again.
Yes, like that.
Yeah, it's fucking built in. It's been hanging on
that toolbox is older than me, and I'm 52.
Look, just in case you didn't know,
What's up, Mustang guy?
this channel is woven like a weave through a black lady's head with a bunch of stoners, okay? So it is what it is, y'all.
What's up, Mustang guy? Too funny.
What's he got going on here?
And I don't know if you saw my response earlier, Ma, but no, there is not another tire, and it probably won't be here for a week if I had to guess.
Oh, I didn't see it, bro.
Man.
Another week.
I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't surprise me at all. I bet it sits at that freaking FedEx warehouse for God knows how long.
Car Mob. Special
Mustang
order
Mike, Sublime
Special-
GT500, and I need to have a private conversation after this friggin' live stream ends. Unless you go to bed, Mike.
Oh, I ain't going to bed anytime soon.
If you leave before the live stream ends, then that's fine. I understand you got a life. But I mean, oh, what's this?
Highlight this. I found this koozie underneath the seat.
International symbol for marriage. I love it. I love it.
Handed the credit card away. There you go.
That's epic.
Right?
Yeah, right now tires. We special ordered a set of tires for a guy, and they're 3 months out.
Yeah, no.
Woo!
Special order tires right now is hard to get.
And
Real
I
hard
got
to get.
2 sets. I got 2 sets.
Consider
Two
yourself
sets
lucky.
Of
Consider yourself
friggin'
lucky.
Mickey Thompson ET Street R's. You know how hard it is to get a set of those and a 17-inch rim? Those are like 3 to 6 months out too, and I got 2 sets.
Mm.
And I got them in my basement right now, being temperature controlled, so I can keep them down there for a few years if I had to. They won't dry rot on me.
There's my thumbnail for my next video, Mom.
I can't wait to hear that dang
Yeah.
Fox body run, Mike.
Oh.
I mean, you teased us and you gave it enough gas for it to spit, but
I got a minute and a half of data log. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, but I got a minute and a half of data log. So technically,
it's like
it ran.
masturbation without the payoff, brother. We need to hear that damn Fox body run.
Here we go with that shit. I can't win for losing with this guy. I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't.
Yeah, this dude right here, Cars and Q's with Mike. He lives about 2 hours from me. He's been to my house a couple times. Super cool dude. He got a ride in my GTR. And he even told me, he goes, Mob, I'm not a Japanese car fan. He goes, but this car is the bomb.
It's a spaceship.
He asked
What they did with that
Mob,
thing.
Car Mob
The
wanted me to
first
drive
time,
the GTR.
listen. The very, very first time I offered that man right there on full screen to drive the GTR, he declined. Declined. He said, "No, I do not want to drive this
I told him
car."
it scared the hell out of me.
I'd be afraid to break it.
And then the second time, he said, "Look, we're going to go drive the GTR, and you're driving it." I said, "Fine, okay." So we went, and I tell you what, it changed my life. It was the best time I ever had.
Mhm.
Hey, Mike, you
I
have
bet
to
you-
drive it
I
again
bet you
next
could-
year with another 200 horse.
Can you still
Oh,
taste
that's
the
going to be even
adrenaline?
better.
What, Jimmy?
I did an anti-lag pull on the interstate there in Mexico. Went from 40 to 145 in about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I
Yeah,
was wondering
Jimmy-
if Mike. I was wondering
Jimmy,
if
if you
Mike
go-
could still. Go
Jimmy,
ahead.
if you go check out Mustang Mike's channel, you'll see that video of him driving my GTR.
I think I'm connected, and I think I may have. I'm not positive,
You are?
but I will. But I bet you can still taste the adrenaline when you think about riding that thing. Man.
oh hell yeah.
Mhm. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the power
He took
comes
my
on
wife.
those
He took
things.
my wife in it. She got out of the car. She said 2 things. One, it's not fast enough, and 2, you better start looking for one. I said, oh shit, 20 miles in our life.
And I said, don't worry about the fast part. We're going to make it faster over the winter.
Dang.
We're coming out swinging next year with 800 wheel. Well, 800 all wheel. Let me rephrase that.
Ooh.
I think that calls for a 10 millimeter inspection.
Uh
I'm 5 minutes ahead of you, bro.
huh.
Hey, I got to lead this pack, brother.
Cheers.
Well, you do
Somebody
have
else
two
got to be the alpha for a few minutes.
You do have 2 moderators up on the screen here, so we got this.
He's got wrenches.
Well, dudes has wrenches.
Oh, there's a
I
wrench.
got plenty of
I got a 9/16 right here.
Yeah, I ain't turning the mic off.
Oh, I know
So-
you guys don't love the LS motors, but shameless plug. This whole rig is going to get an LS motor done by a bunch of our fellow YouTube channels. Wasted can help me fill in if I miss them, but Stuff with Cletus, the Wasted Talent, 113 Cycles, me, CP, the Tool Addict. We're going to have Wood Metal Garage on accessory. We're going to have Monster Rust. It's all going to go down in April, and we're all going to get together and slam this thing together, and old Cletus is going to drive it back to Arkansas.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mr.
nice.
Wasted Talent Fabrication told us that about maybe a week or 2 ago.
That was
And that's
one of
what
the
brought
things.
me to all y'all's channels. And by the way, dudes with wrenches, you are a slight bit misconstrued. We love LS motors. We just don't like them in Mustangs.
Well, there you go. See, and
I don't care if you
I
stuck
got
that thing
this
in a Buick, dude.
myself.
We
So
love
dude-
them.
Dudes doesn't like LS motors in anything. He's old
Oh,
school.
really?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
I like old iron, but I will cross the line when it comes to putting LS motors in foreign square cubes. So that's fine.
Foreign square cubes. I like that.
That sounds like fun,
Swedish meatball machine behind him right there is going to be really nasty. As it's
What is that
sliding
behind you,
around.
dudes?
Oh,
That's
that is prestigious Volvo 960.
Here, you want
Yeah.
to fight? I can go turn on
Do
Exactly.
the
you,
radio.
by any chance, have any more
Oh.
light for that baby?
Maybe
Yeah,
2
give him-
seconds.
Now give him
Now,
the.
Now this guy's talking my kind of game.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go.
It almost looks like
Okay.
something else we raced, Mob.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
minty. Real minty girl right there.
So the motor is actually on its way out right now.
Is that a Volvo? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is all. That is a Volvo.
Volvo?
yeah.
Yep. She's in the middle of getting the removal done,
hmm
so she can be all ready for LS.
Hey, does it run?
It
Oh, it
does
runs.
run.
Okay, hook it, wrap a chain around it, hook it to a big tree, put it in reverse, and back up really
No,
fast.
they're putting an LS in it, bro.
Well, I know, but that's the easiest way to get that engine out.
Yeah, well, we need a few of the things.
Well,
in
it
the
needs, you know, you
front
can't
there.
totally toast her.
I got
So,
you.
so dudes, I would love to be a fly on the wall when all the people that are working on this car walk up to it for the first time and hear the one-liners that flow.
Oh, don't worry. Everyone will be able to listen. With all of us there, somebody's going to be recording 24/7.
Oh God!
I mean, so basically, this whole thing is like overhauling meets Garage Squad meets Roadkill is the idea of this whole deal.
in a station wagon.
Well, so the deal was, Dudes has a small hoarding problem with cars.
What?
And
Yeah.
yeah,
Really?
oh yeah. So Dudes has a rule that's been instilled by his wife. He's only allowed to have 30 cars on the property.
What?
So Dudes bought multiple properties.
Oh,
Dudes, what?
brilliant.
Later,
Brilliant.
Chief and Chief. Have a good
So
one.
you got 30 cars per property now.
There you
Yeah,
go.
well, loopholes, you know.
Loophole.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
one night on one of the live
You
streams,
can't
I don't
have
even remember whose it was. He had a bunch of pictures of cars that he thought what the next build or whatever, and we went through all the builds. And this hunk of shit made it in. Was it an actual picture or was it like in the background of a picture?
No, it was an actual picture.
Okay, so and I as soon because he's showing us like some real minty stuff, like some good,
Right.
there are some good cars in what he's showing us. And then I think for fun, he throws this hunk of crap in the mix, and I'm like, ooh, that one. And I'm talking like he had some real nice cars that everyone's drilling all over. I'm just like, meh, whatever. Oh, square box of crap. That's my style. And my third thing was build that and put a Cummins, a 12 valve in the front of that thing with a big old flapper and blowing coal, and we can name it Greta. So across the back window and just have it blow coal. I think 'cause aren't they both Swedish? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Sure.
Everyone shit all over that idea, and it was like, all right, well, I still love that thing. So I kept bringing it up for different things we should do with it, and then I pitched this idea, and everyone jumped on board. And I was like, well, looks like we're doing this now, boys.
Sounds like fun, dude.
And the
It'd
car
be
was
really
free
cool.
to me, so I don't really have any problem watching it go away. So
Yeah, it was just sitting because it died. What, transmission's dead on it, right?
yeah, so let me tell you a story about that. The guy who owned it was an idiot. End of story.
Sorry.
I
He thought the
like,
shift selector was out.
So
but
I
what was-
like the way he said that. Let me tell you something about
I'm
that.
telling you, dude, this dude's cool as hell.
Dude, do you do any live streams?
I am a live stream counterpart.
Ooh.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Counterpart? Okay.
He doesn't do
Yeah,
any
he
on
joins
his,
other
but he
streams.
gets in on everybody else's. Saturdays, he's pretty much always in with me on mine.
The boss lady just come in here. Hi, Mrs. Mob.
Yeah, she was at a meeting. They had a transgender trying to friggin' push the friggin' LGBTQ whatever at our school district, and my wife was down there with a friend of ours, and
With a
the whole
stick?
community fighting them to say, you can take that garbage somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not going to say I agree with you, but
The
I agree
chat
with you.
was happy to see you comment. Say hi to the chat.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Hello. Had to do my due diligence as a mother and attend a school board meeting.
There you
Okay.
go.
We heard, yeah.
Cheers.
Harper Valley at the PTA.
Did they
wanted, but it was good.
did they kick you out of the meeting?
Oh, geez. No, get out of my seat.
Let Mama run the stream for a few minutes. Hey, I'll be right back, y'all. Mrs. Mom's gonna run it for 2-3
All
minutes.
going sideways
All
now,
right.
boys.
Oh, crap. There goes the neighborhood.
Left turn.
Uh-huh.
You guys would rather look at me anyways, wouldn't you?
All right, shape it up.
That's probably
Uh-huh.
true.
Well, you do have a point there.
Uh,
Hi, Sassy.
Hi. Yeah, she went with me too.
Did you get kicked out of the school board meeting?
No,
Then all was well then.
Yeah,
no,
good
I
stuff.
didn't speak. I didn't.
Oh, you
speak.
didn't? Okay, that's
No,
why you didn't get kicked out.
I purely went. It's my first school board meeting. I purely went just to see what they had to say. There was a school board member that wants to kind of push the mask mandate and the critical race theory and everything, and she wasn't even there. So,
all right.
and they
What's up,
did
Salty?
away. They did away with the mask mandate or the quarantine from grades 7 through 12, but it's still in for grades K through 6. I mean, there's parents out there saying, our kids are perfectly healthy. Why are our kids being quarantined? If we've
That don't
already
make no
had
sense.
COVID, we already have
Right.
the antibodies, so why are we being quarantined? So we're hoping that the mandates, we're hoping that everything is going to go away, just like we have a city 7 miles maybe west of us that just did away with all the quarantines and everything, and we're hoping
Yeah.
that Howell will follow suit and do the same thing. So, fingers crossed that we get back to some kind of normalcy.
Yeah. Good
And-
luck with that.
Yeah, masks are optional in
Good
our
luck with that.
schools.
Good luck with
They
that.
are
now,
they are too with us. They are,
but
too.
they have to wear them on the bus.
Yes, they have to wear them on the bus, and they are optional. So, but we're asking, basically for the quarantine to just do away with the quarantine, because you did away with the 7 to 12. So why not? If you're going to do it from 7 to 12, grades 7 to 12, why not do it K through 6?
Yeah. For the
What's-
kids,
Well,
sick.
I think you got to understand logic isn't really a
Yeah,
big part of
and the
this.
kids
so-
don't get hit
Right.
hot with it either. So
What's up,
No
Salty?
different.
Yeah, anything to do with the school board, they never speak logic.
yeah, it
Right.
They always speak to what they want.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you go to a school board meeting and speak to them anyway. They're not going to listen to you. They're going to shut your microphone off at exactly
well,
3
if
minutes.
you bring a crowd with you, you know.
Oh, you
We're
bring a crowd.
actually-
You bring a crowd with you, then they'll have you kicked out of the school board meeting for
Right.
causing
We're
a disturbance.
actually extremely lucky.
We're extremely conservative.
We got a conservative. We're very conservative in our district.
Salty, what's up, buddy?
So, dang it broke.
Fell off.
Uh-oh.
That's
no,
what
it broke.
she said.
Oh, crappy. We'll have to hang on the wall then.
Yeah. So,
Salty, what's going on, you old crusty little dog?
we'll just.
Salty!
Yep,
Yeah.
Salty's there. where-
Sorry, I had to step away, throw a pot pie in the friggin' microwave, y'all. I'm starving.
Pot pie.
That would be meal number 2B.
Well,
I had a lean cuisine for dinner. Yay.
Mrs. Mom is trying to lose 10 pounds before we go to Florida
10,
for
try
Christmas.
20.
10
drink more
before we
water.
go to Florida.
See, what you do is you
More,
gain 50 and you lose 20, and you're good.
I never got. I never got.
Whoa.
I never.
That's
I never
right
got to
now.
that second part. I
How
just.
about that plan, dude?
Well, see, the thing about
I love that
it
plan.
is skinny and pretty girl summer is gone. Now it's fat guy winter.
Mhm.
No,
I'm
I wasn't
prepared.
skinny during the
I'm
summer.
very
That's the
prepared.
problem.
Yeah.
My winter must last about 8 months out of the year, I guess.
Shit.
My,
What are you talking
my
about?
winter has lasted about 11 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say my winter's been going for at least the last 4.
I mean, I'm just gonna put it out there. I mean,
I dropped
I am-
75. I dropped 75 pounds this year.
oh my
Lose leg?
god,
I found all of that weight you lost.
Hey man, glad to give it to you. You know, I've been
Yeah.
trying to do it for a while.
I didn't need it.
Been just trying to help you out, brother. You know.
I even
Yeah.
went out. I even went out and bought this cool thing that I hang my laundry on over there. That I should
Hey,
probably ride,
yeah.
but it doesn't work.
man,
It
it
took
is
a
Oh yeah,
while
that's
to
called a
go,
collect
but
all,
yeah.
ain't it?
Yeah.
I've been in the toolbox in here.
You should LS swap it. Maybe it go faster.
I would probably go faster,
I'm
but
gonna-
I don't think it's gonna help me.
He'd definitely hang out with it more.
I would hang out with it more.
Yeah, you'd actually look at it a lot more.
Well, I see
Hey,
it all the time. It's
Sublime.
right here in the deal.
I saw that you got something today,
What did I get today?
or was that yesterday?
Yeah, but it was only one, not
I
two.
know. What was up with that?
Don't even
I
go.
already told her. I already told
What?
her, Sublime. I already
Why
told
are
her.
you yelling in my ear?
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah. No.
So anyway,
That's
check
an
this out. The place that I
off-camera
dropped off my wheels today to get powder coated, they had 2 cars back that they were working on. One was supposedly the fastest McLaren in the country. It was.
Sure.
I got a picture of the motor of the car and the nitrous model in the front.
Mhm.
And freaking, they had a brand new Ford GT with like 43 miles on it back there. Whew.
I
Unbelievable.
would rather
Hang
have
out
the
at
Ford.
some very expensive places.
Let me know
I'd
my,
like to
uh,
have.
I would rather have the Ford GT than I would the
This is my
McLaren.
live stream.
Oh, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'll take that GT any day. Well, even though the McLaren's much faster, but still.
Have you
Yeah.
eaten? Go eat.
No.
You can probably afford the parts for the
Okay, go check
Mustang.
it.
No, you check
Come
it
on,
out.
come
Now
on,
that
You couldn't
I
afford
know
the
you
air
do it,
freshener for the McLaren.
come on, go eat.
She said
Go
this.
eat.
She said
Yeah,
this
go
was
eat.
your
We got
live.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to get me on my own live stream?
Yeah, go eat. We got this.
Yeah, go eat.
Oh, you're
Dudes, I might be
Oh,
able to
come
get a
on,
great
man.
value one.
I believe this is
Mr.
the
Bob can handle it.
this is the Mrs. Mob
All right,
show
don't
now.
snub nobody in the chat, okay?
Okay, I won't snub anybody. Gosh,
It would have to be an
stop yelling
aftermarket
at my
air
ears.
cleaner.
Yep.
Oh, I swear he's trying to make
All right,
me
you
go-
guys give Mrs. Carmine for a few minutes.
All right, get lost, will you?
Oh,
Jesus
jeez.
Christ.
Don't forget.
Hey, Jimmy C.
I think he's trying to make me deaf.
Jimmy
He's
C.
a micromanaging.
I can
Are
hear
you
him
trying to
clear
turn
over
Chinese
there.
down there?
He's doing a good job at it.
Northern, they're going trying to get in the same color as stock because they're stock wheels. They're the same wheels that came up. One's the
Sounds
one
good,
that got hit.
Salty.
The other one I bought off eBay, but it's the same stock rear wheel for the car. So basically, I'm
Nice.
just having powder coating them a gloss black to try to make it look as stock as possible. Right back to what it was.
Cool. Is all the body work done?
Yeah, I got the car back.
Oh, did you? Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't
Yeah, I
know.
thought I
Your
saw it
wife
the other
never
night.
texts me. She never calls me. I mean,
Hey, Sublime, let me ask you a
Yeah,
quick
you guys,
question.
you guys
right?
leave my house for a weekend, and then I don't talk to her until the next time you guys come back.
You know that?
Hey,
Alright.
Sublime.
Yeah.
How long do you plan on keeping the car in the garage this time?
Till summer, maybe
No,
spring.
till about
summer.
December 10th.
For about a
And then
month.
heading
So,
down south.
so you're gonna keep it out? You gonna keep it out of the body shop this time?
That's the
It's the going
That's the
plan.
plan.
That's the going
Yeah.
plan.
rolling plan.
Listen, to be fair, the second time wasn't his fault.
Exactly.
True.
It's
That
the
is
plan
true.
until it's not the plan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like dudes with Richard
Hopefully,
said.
I'll be like
Funny
Hannibal and
story
say, I
about
love when a
that.
plan comes together.
Funny story about that.
I'm gonna start using that. Funny story about that. The guy was
I
an
think
idiot.
you're actually crazy, Sublime, for driving it down in December because you guys have to go through Indiana and you might encounter snow.
That's
If I'm
fine.
going, I might be going to Boosteds first, which is
He's
in
going for
Florence,
that
Alabama.
third time
So
around. It's
Oh, that's right. You might, yeah.
that might be staying in Illinois for a while, I think. What were you saying, dudes?
I said you're going for that third time around and around and around. Maybe off the interstate
I am
sideways,
determined to
jump a
make a
little
road trip in
mound.
this car with something not going wrong.
Oh, well, so what
Next
you
time
should
he'll just be doing donuts.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude,
I'm just
dude,
saying,
what
maybe
do
you should invest in not the tires you're going for, but maybe
so
some
if
studded
you
stones.
want to make a road trip with this, you might want to invest in a truck and trailer and then
Yeah, I know.
sit in
We
it
have
and
told him this.
yeah.
Hey,
We
hey,
have told him this.
funny story though. He has stepped up in size of vehicles that's been hit by that car.
Can't
That's
believe
true.
they say that she's
I don't
been
think I'd
driving,
want to
but
step
she
it up
is-
any farther than that, though.
What did
I
Kim
mean,
say,
he
Sublime?
went from here to the extreme.
He
It's
really
like-
did.
Yeah, that won't be happening, must say, guy. Kim wanted me to say she's been driving, so she has better luck than I do.
Yeah.
Why don't you just leave the GT500 in the garage and drive Kim's car down? Wouldn't that be a little safer?
You mean the SUV?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
What's
No.
the fun in that?
well, yeah, exactly.
Going to Florida.
I plan on hooking up, dude. When we get to Daytona, we're going to be hooking up with AB's Garage,
Yeah.
and well, now the driver mod, and he's supposedly he said he's got access to like the C8 that we can either at least get a ride in and possibly drive. So,
Well, we're hooking up with Salty too, aren't
he's
we?
got a DT350. So, if he lets me drive a C8, I'll let him drive the 500. Sure. I can
All
trust
right,
him.
you need to invest in a truck and a trailer. You
I
need to
know
get
I
you a
do.
tow rig. You need to get a tow rig.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Nah.
That requires a truck to tow it with. And
Well,
a-
technically you got a truck outside,
well,
don't
you can't use that freaking 1500 work truck edition Silverado to freaking haul a freaking car. No.
Oh yeah,
Especially
totally
if
can.
it's enclosed.
You totally
Oh,
could. I mean,
listen,
do you hate it?
Listen, yeah. How much do you like it?
you? It's a company truck.
Yeah.
Oh, then we hate it. So listen,
Yeah,
I
fine.
towed my car on that 16-foot trailer that I just rebuilt on my channel. Sublime. I towed that behind a Toyota Tacoma all up and down the East Coast. My Z, the one on that last picture, to car shows up and down the East Coast and then across the country twice. It wasn't happy, but it did it.
Oh yeah. See, well, I don't like unhappy driving for hours at a time. That does
Oh,
not
I
get
was
me.
I was fine. It was just the motor that was and everything
Yeah,
else that
it
was
just like
unhappy.
popping cock.
Hey, Sublime, have you heard from T? Dill Space wants to know if any of us have heard from T this
Yeah, I
week.
talked to him day before yesterday. I talked to him for a little bit. You get better. Get better.
Is he?
Voice sounds better.
I've been
Good.
hearing he's getting better and better from different
Yeah.
people.
Good. Good. I am not. I don't think Jim's been working so much that we haven't talked to him this week. So
Just
The
turned
other night,
8,000.
man, he
Northern.
was
Just turned
in
8,000.
there taking turbines offline and going from one to the other. And
oh my God, it's been the other night was chaos at work
That's
for
what
him.
Turbines, huh?
He
Oh.
got home today. He's like, I'm so glad I have tomorrow off. And I'm like, yeah. And even though you have tomorrow off, it's not like you get to sleep in. You got to get up, and then I mean, it's just.
What's up, bro?
I missed
never-
something there.
Hey,
What's this
Bros,
turbine
Ford,
talk?
thanks for coming in.
What's this turbines? Yeah.
In the past 4 days, he actually did work for 1 day.
Yeah. So yeah, he works on big toys.
Yeah, he's the he supplies all the power and electricity for MSU campus. So they're
Okay.
basically self-sufficient.
Gotcha.
And consumers or let me rephrase it. DTE can actually buy energy from them.
Yeah. I am I'll just throw that out there. I'm very well versed in
God.
energy consumption, repair, and yeah.
So he had
I might be in
two
that business.
turbines he had to take offline and play with the other night while we were doing.
Carmop,
live.
you look like you're comfortable there, bud.
That was on Saturday night
Hey,
during
my
our
wife's
live.
got a
He was
nice
coming
lap.
in
You
and
want
out.
me to tell you? Hey, quit tickling my booty, damn it!
See, I don't want to read the comments like I should. so.
God dang it, woman!
8,000, Northern. 8,000. Just turned
Yeah,
8,000.
After we hopped off of mine, dudes, I went over to Salty's and then he hopped in
Oh.
for a little bit.
Gotcha.
Or as I was leaving, I think.
Car Mob gets to work on the old turbines, huh?
Look, I work for a university, right? And I am the chief engineer of
Oh,
a
even
like
better.
130 megawatt power plant.
Sweet.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's a
so
big
that's
one.
why you guys make fun of me when I go live from the bathroom. You're like, oh my God, Carmob's live from the crapper again. But you know, it's a good place for a good Wi-Fi signal. What do you want from me? And I'm not gonna go live right from the
Hey.
control room, you guys. So I
Yeah,
gotta go to
yeah,
a
hold
private
on.
spot. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, you're doing it at work. That's cool. Like, and that's funny. as shit,
130
too,
watt
you know?
megawatts at a wind generation site?
130 megawatt steam. We
Okay,
have
coal
let me
burning.
think here. No, natural
It's
gas.
1.21
Oh, natural gas, even
gigawatts.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're
What's up,
natural
Trumpet?
gas. We're natural gas, solar,
HMFIC.
and we
yep.
have was it 5 steam turbines, 1 jet engine. We
You
got
guys
5
are collecting
boilers.
up a lot of real estate right there.
Yes, sir.
What river are you pulling off of?
We don't have a river. We have a cooling tower.
Really? Even
Yes.
crazier. It'd be easier with a river.
It would be easier with the river, but we're talking about a university. We're in the middle of the state.
Oh, yeah, nuts.
Yes,
It's a little difficult.
a little difficult.
Hey, dudes with wrenches. YouTube wouldn't allow me to comment on your comment on my fire. the letter burn. The Google mod didn't like that.
Oh, really?
That laugh is a 20
Hey,
millimeter laugh.
Trumpet Jim, what's up, brother?
Yep.
Dill's place. Oh yeah.
That ain't no 10 millimeter laugh. That's a 20 millimeter laugh right there.
My
Well,
pot pie's done. I gotta go get it. But I couldn't let the wife mess up what I do for a living.
Well, I will say, Car Mob, because you might be
Yes,
a little
sir.
aware of
Oh,
that.
she had it under
So-
control.
Each wind turbine, I think, is they collect about 2 megawatts a piece.
Right.
And I work for a company that just in one wind farm, we have about 13 wind farms. We have
Right.
250 turbines on a single wind farm,
Nice.
and each running about 2 megawatts. So it makes a little power.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, like I said, we
I
got
see those in
5 steam
Indiana.
turbines, 5 boilers, 1 jet engine, and we got a whole bank of solar panels.
So the university that you're just essentially engineer, work on, maintain, teach. I mean,
I
What
don't teach
purpose does-
nothing. I freaking run a power plant.
yeah. So you run a power plant. So when you say
Right.
university, what is the university doing? They're
Michigan
generating
State
power and
University.
then
Michigan State University has their very own power plant and their very own water distribution center with their own water tower. And we
So-
have wells on campus. So we make all of our own water, we make all of our own power, and part of it is solar.
So it's just to be self-sufficient. It's not for any like educational purposes.
Yeah.
No, it's to be self-sufficient so the university can save money.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then in the summertime, when everybody's got their air conditioners cranked, the utilities
Buy
will
and
call
sell.
us and ask us to sell them as much power as we can.
Interesting.
So is
What's up,
there any
Sean?
government regulation to that setup?
No.
Okay.
Mustang guy, have a good night. Sean, what's up, bro?
Right?
Sean
Nuclear
who?
power is the way
Sean
to go.
McBrien.
Sean came in?
Yeah, he's about 5
Yeah, what's
comments
up, Sean? What's up, Brailsford?
Holy crap, there he is!
Yeah, he was at the school board meeting, that's why.
Sup, brother? I gotta go get my pot pie, but I had to tap in real quick, make sure everybody knew what I was doing for a living.
Yeah, Brailsford's giving you a hard time about nuclear power.
Oh, no. We don't need
No, I'm
that.
too stupid to be a nuclear power.
I would have trusted
We've got enough of the government clearances.
There's too many 10 millimeters in my life to be running a nuclear power plant.
He'd be like Homer Simpson.
Damn right.
killing my damn.
I'm going to get my pot pie.
Ow! What are I gonna put up with you guys?
Oh,
My glass on my
jeez.
desk.
I saw nothing.
Hey, I know what you got to put up with. Trust me, I spent 5 days there. Remember?
Yeah.
I seen it every day.
Yeah.
Synced
Don't
it
be
with
taking
the
any tips from him either, Mike.
Oh,
I'm
my.
down there whooping your king.
I'm
What?
She's promising ass whoopings. Watch out.
Oh yeah.
You can't-
Almost
I'm
going
sorry,
down.
I didn't hear you. My mic was muted and it muted my headset at the same
Oh
time.
yeah, I'll mute you. All right. You're lucky we're on a live stream.
Oh, boy.
Well, we'll be the three of us, me, you, and
All right, I hear. I won't
or
look.
actually, Sublime, me, and Mob will be in a private chat after the stream. I guess Mob has to discuss something with us. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that was very cryptic. Yeah. I remember that now.
like I said, I don't know any of that. 'cause
So
I was at a school
conversation's
board
getting
meeting
weird.
From 7 o'clock to like 8:15.
On a side note, look at Jimmy C down there, man. He looks like he's supposed to move to China, man. His eyeballs are just disappearing.
definitely-
He looks like
Well,
he's in a
yeah,
wonder,
you know.
man.
Come on, man.
It's Chinese eye down there.
You
Yeah,
know,
Cheech.
speaking of such, I gotta go eat.
Jimmy reminds me of one of them guys where you walk up to the car, you tap on the window, and all you see is a face plant up into the smoke. Up against
Come on, man. That's about it. That's about it. You know,
Hey, Gator
I live an
Gaming.
easy life,
How are
kind of.
you?
You know.
I hear you, brother.
Mhm. But hey, I gotta take off. Thanks for having me up.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy. Have a good one, brother.
Peace. I'll
Have a
catch
good
y'all
day.
Hey,
Have a
later.
good one,
Sean,
Jimmy.
while you're in here,
Jimmy, have a good one, buddy. Good seeing you.
have a good one, Jimmy. Sean, good speech tonight on the at the school board meeting.
Was it?
Yeah.
Runs from an ass whoopings.
Don't pick on him. Oh, we're not picking on him, Patrick. It's all in good fun.
Not too hard, at least.
Look at Carmop. He's on. I guess he's on his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh.
is.
Yeah, you want to, I don't know, you want to drop the link for Brailsford? He wants to come in.
Drop the link, Nicole.
Yeah.
Time to work.
She knows how to do it. Leave her alone, Sublime.
Come on, move it.
Mute,
Yeah.
mute
I'm gonna sit over
him.
in the corner and just throw out comments like, "Yeah, get him."
Okay, hang on. I can do this, right?
He said
that guy
strap
say?
on trailer.
Copy. Okay, X out. Paste. Hey, I think I did it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Looky there. Looky here. Looky here. Looky here.
See,
I see it. Good job.
I ain't as dumb as I look.
Well, now
No,
you
we
gotta,
never said that. Come on.
I don't know what you've been told.
I don't get told much, and I pay attention even less. So
I'm just gonna leave that one
That
away.
goes along the
I'm
line.
gonna
Yeah,
leave
I
that
was
one
gonna
alone, dudes.
this dudes, this goes to my signature saying. It's a weird flex, dudes.
weird flex, dude. Weird flex.
Hey, dudes, that also goes along the line with. Hang on.
Okay.
That also goes along the lines with believe half of what you see and nothing what you hear.
All
What's up, bro?
facts.
So
So, coming in
What's up,
high,
Russell?
hard and loud.
what?
For a second, you sound like your mic was totally amped up. So, duh.
It's always like the good one is don't listen to only 40% of what you hear is real information. Abraham Lincoln told me that.
Oh,
And then he died.
And then he died.
right.
That's it.
Was this before or after he was a vampire hunter?
Maybe. It's a theater thing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
You was a pallbearer for him too, wouldn't you?
I like trains.
Trains.
like
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's over my head.
Yeah. Circling back around. All right. What are we
It
talking
was
about?
probably under actually, but
Microwave.
Microwaves.
Okay,
Mhm.
what the
Microwave.
All right.
1, 2.
How many
3,
noodles does it take to roof your house?
Noodles.
Yeah, noodles.
How much glue were you using?
I don't know.
How much glue we use?
I was gonna say you can always glue two PVC pipes together and
Yeah.
go after your gutters.
It'll work. Maybe.
It-
Probably not.
I saw a guy. Didn't work for him.
Nope.
Wait a minute. I hear a story time. Story time.
You gotta go watch dude's last video.
Story time. What happened?
Well, let me tell you a story. There was this guy that thought some stuff up, and he was wrong.
He had this
End of story.
brilliant idea.
Dude said, funny story about that. The guy was an idiot.
Pretty much. He was. I mean, he leaned into it hard.
He did.
End of story.
He went full retard.
Oh no, never go full. Hey, I've done that before. Never go full retard. Oh my God. Mm-mm.
Went to a hardware store with a muscle car and put 10-foot pipes in it. It's fine.
Hey, it'll fit. If it
It
fits,
did.
it ships, right?
It did.
It hung out a little. I feel like the driving position might have been affected a little bit from.
Wow, he didn't put his banner up.
It's okay. If I ever need to like go pick something up, I don't have a truck, but I've got a Boss 302 and a trailer. So
A mini
go.
trailer.
I'm gonna say you put the top down on the Fox. You can hang it right out the back. It's
Right.
basically a
There you
tailgate.
go.
Yep.
I hear
Yeah,
that's why you
Mike,
own a
when's your
convertible.
Mustang gonna be done?
We ain't gonna talk about that right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's been ducking that one all
It's
night.
as done as it needs to be. It's fine.
It will run. I'm waiting on its birthday.
it's done, as in he's done working on it right now.
There you
Right?
I'm waiting on its birthday sitting on the ramps, which is in about 3 months.
So
I don't understand the
February?
reference.
Have you ever had a car have a birthday that you've been working on?
Birthday.
And has it run since? Yeah.
I don't
Probably
keep track
don't
of
have
car
one.
birthdays. I'm pretty
Yeah,
good at keeping track
I
of
wasn't.
people.
I wasn't kidding when I said that.
No. You
dudes
put
had
it up on the ramps on a certain date, and then a year
Oh.
later, it's still on the same ramps and hasn't moved.
See, I wouldn't remember the day. I
It's
put
had
it
a
up on ramps.
birthday.
I would have
Yeah.
bought it for the day.
Oh man, I got way too many birthdays.
I was gonna say I wasn't kidding when I said dudes had.
Yeah, dudes be
rule.
eating a lot of cake over there with all those
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah, it's a shit ton of cars. I'm not even overselling it.
No,
It's a
I
real
got
thing.
I got a real small punch list to go through. I just got very few things to hook up, and it's just the problem is the time.
Yeah.
Right now, I get home, I got
Oh,
shit to do here at the house, and then once I get done with that, by the time I'm done, I'm so tired anyway from working all day that
Oh, it's like I talk about the same thing.
only time I can work on it is on the weekends, and here past 2 months every weekend it's been raining.
Yep.
So I don't have the luxury of having a garage to work on one.
have you
You
guys
can
Kind
make
of like the
money,
guy down here in the
You
corner.
can't make time. So
have you seen old Turnbuckle Jim's comment right down here about
where?
Kidding me.
bacon wrapped pizza rolls on the smoker?
That sounds good.
Yum.
That sounds
What?
delicious.
Can't freaking eat
All right,
bacon right now.
Jim, right now is not a good time to be teasing us like that now. If you
Dude.
can't share, don't talk about it.
And I'm starting to get hungry, so no. I'm gonna have
I'm
to have
more
a
of a remove the pizza roll, add taquito. We're
I'm
good.
gonna have to. I am
There you
gonna have
go.
to go make me
Bacon
a
wrapped
salad.
taquito.
And add cheese.
88, what's going on?
That's Katana.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to have my rabbit food for the
So
night.
today I had a videographer, a aspiring videographer, local guy, offer to shoot my car for free. So I did that, and apparently
Nice.
it's done. So I'm interested to see what he made.
Does he
One
have the
more
good
need.
stuff, like big camera like this? And
He's got the Ronin, that fancy gimbal, and the fancy cameras and
There you
mics
go.
and all that stuff. So
That's
Can't
gonna
turn
be my
out
next
bad then.
purchase.
Yeah.
The Ronin,
Can't
the
go
Ronin
wrong.
the Ronin is gonna be my next purchase for my camera setup.
that's one of those. If you screwed it up, you're doing something really wrong, rigs. So
Right.
Right.
well, the only thing he might have screwed up is the coloring. Is what I'm watching a preview, but maybe it's just because it's on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
maybe
coloring
you just
on
put a little
Instagram ain't-
filter on
yeah,
it or something.
Yeah, the filters they use on Instagram is they got automatic filters. Plus Instagram, I think is only 720. It ain't 1080 or nothing like that. It's real low resolution.
I know I had to put some GoPro footage in a folder today, and I about pulled my hair out. I'm like, I hate this crap.
What was
What
why?
was the dilemma?
I don't, because it skips, so I can't see exactly when I put it into the computer and I go to preview it and look at what clip it is. It'll stay at the same point forever. And
What
it has
what software are you using?
Previewing during the movie.
Yeah. So if the software is pretty old, then the 4K is not gonna register.
God, I have VLC. That
I don't know what that is.
That's it.
Never heard of it.
That's out there. Come on now, VLC. You never heard of VLC?
Nope. Listen, we're not nearly the nerds you are, dude.
I
Me?
use I use
when it comes to technology, I mean, I can do it, but it's just
I use Filmora X.
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is.
Wondershare Filmora X. It's an editing software.
Oh,
It's like one of
I use iMovie.
one of the top ones on the market.
Oh, I use iMovie.
I just use Camtasia.
I just pay a guy.
That must be nice.
Right.
I got that one. No, I did the iMovie thing. It works.
I used to
Okay,
do
good.
everything on my phone back when I first started.
I don't like doing anything on my phone.
Oh yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, it can get frustrating. My phone can't keep up once I started making more intricate things.
Well, Boosted had showed Mob how to do it, and he was showing me. He's like, "Oh, you just do this and do that." I'm like, "That's too damn confusing." I'm like, "Let me have all my clips in one area, and then I can work with them." I'm
Yeah.
like, "I can do that in iMovie. I don't like doing it on my phone."
Yeah.
It's just-
I download all my clips off my phone right into my computer.
yeah, that's what we do.
And do it that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I just started using actually some editing software, and yeah,
Did
I
you
was
end up buying
I
the
was
stuff
lying
that
to
destroyed
myself, and I was like, "It's fine, it's on the phone." And then I bought the software. I'm like, "I'm an idiot." So there's
you got the
a
stuff
lot
Destroyer
of
was
videos
using,
that are
right?
going to get re-edited here soon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you hoard everything, so you still have the originals.
I
Like,
got all the original
yeah,
cuts.
see, I get rid of all of the original. Once I make the video, the original cuts go. I don't have.
Oh
I can't
no, we
store that
keep them
much.
all. I keep them all in a folder, and
I get
then
rid
I
of raw footage.
Yeah,
and
the raw
then-
footage.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, the videos.
call that the B-roll.
The B-roll. So when I came down here, I had over 4 terabytes of footage to edit. I can't keep that much stuff.
Little baby
Wow.
terabytes. Come on now.
So you're gonna be
Not all of
editing.
us
You're gonna be
have- Like,
editing
here's
something.
that
You're gonna be
1 terabyte.
referencing a date, or you're gonna be referencing a date or something,
I do a good
or
job.
something like horrible will happen that or will already have happened, where you're like, I can't wait for the year 2021 where I'm out in who knows what,
So
and you're locked down.
When I started this, I started recording with this plan in mind because I'm, military and don't know what things are coming up. I was shooting for almost a year before I even started the YouTube channel. So I've always been behind, and it was always forethought. So there's sometimes when, like, one of the videos that just came, my last one came out, I talked about how it's a 2019 trailer, and then, so it's only 2020, and now it just came out at the end of 2021.
Yeah,
So you'll see little stuff like that, but you have to really pay attention to catch it in my videos.
You should definitely stop mentioning years when you make videos.
Yeah, I don't mention dates or years or whatever day it is either.
No,
I try not to, and then if I do, most times I cut it out. But like I said, when you're talking about the year of a particular item,
Right.
it's
See, I
very
guess I
complicated.
just got done building. I'm upgrading. I got this fancy boom mic here, and sounds great.
His
And
whole
then,
rig is on like a rolly.
Yeah, so I built
Deal,
myself a
pretty
garage
awesome.
rig. I'm kind of taking it a little too far, and now I just ordered a cloud server, so I can do a local cloud server, and I'll have an inside rig, and then I can transfer files back and forth and do the whole thing. It's
We're gonna have better internet by the end of the month. I'm excited about that.
that'd be
Finally,
sweet.
Yeah, that's the I'm not looking forward to.
I guess
I'm
that-
looking forward to going to Oregon and getting off like out in the middle of nowhere, and that's going to be awesome. Except for the lack of
Yeah,
internet out there.
yeah. Where are you
I
at right
need-
now, Wasted?
I'm in New Orleans right now.
Okay.
Nah,
Hey, but they did
Yep.
just pass a major infrastructure bill that will create a broadband across the world. Oh, sorry.
Um,
Don't
yeah, I'll
get
just
me
wait for.
started on that.
I'll just wait
Mrs.
for
Mrs.
old
Carmob,
Elon.
Mrs.
Yes.
Carmob, mute him,
Oh,
dude.
trust me, it'll be
Dude.
okay. It'll be okay.
No, because you know what?
He's over here starting to ramble just like his uncle.
No, I was thinking the same thing about what he said past a bill, and I'm thinking I was waiting for him to say about the pipeline.
Oh, I saw that one too. Oh,
Right?
jeez.
Yeah.
No, we won't go there. Let's keep
We
it
won't go
positive.
there. Let's not go there.
Let's keep it positive.
Right?
I don't keep up enough. I have no idea.
Let's
what's
talk
going
about
on
I try
right
not
now.
cars.
to. I try not to.
Right?
What do you want to know about cars?
Yeah, this is a car channel. Let's talk about
Right?
cars.
Is it?
So, when I'm done with this,
No
Oh,
more
he's
talk
coming
about
back,
the hair
y'all.
sniffing.
He's coming
No more
back,
talk
y'all.
about the hair sniffing pedophile.
I'm not building nothing high end like
there.
some of you guys got going on, but
It
When this
is
is
my
done-
live stream.
I'm gonna bring out the old 400 small
And I'm
block that was
holding
pulled
it
out of a
down.
65 Chevelle, and she's getting all the
My
goodies.
live stream, you said go
And
away.
then
and
it'll be
eat.
ready
I
to
ate.
go for summer
I'm done
when the
eating.
65 Chevelle comes back into the garage,
Okay,
and
I'm done
maybe we can
eating.
make it
I love my
go
live
fast
stream.
again.
That thing looks cool as hell. He pulled that motor on one of our. I think it was my first live stream.
Yep.
I did. He
Oh.
yanked that thing out while we were bullshitting.
Really?
I can't
How
wait
far
till y'all
do you
do the vulva right behind you.
Oh,
That's gonna be fun.
I
Dude,
can't
how
wait.
far
I
away
can't
do
wait
you
till y'all
live
do
from-
that. That's gonna be a great video to watch.
He's so nasty.
How far away do you live from Winston, dude?
Oh, he's up in Ohio. What, 12
Mom,
hours,
mute your
probably?
mic.
Oh, you're in Ohio?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he's in Iowa.
I'm in Iowa.
Oh, Iowa. Oh, that's
I'm-
right. We had this
I'm in
conversation.
the
You're
middle of everything.
yeah, I remember.
Congratulations there.
I'm against a good road trip some point, but
Oh, I'm gonna scumbag him into coming out west.
I've actually, I've never been up northwest, so it wouldn't be a bad deal.
Yeah, bring the wife, come out, bring the kids. We'll go do Oregon stuff, and I'll convert you. Like I can convert everyone that comes out there.
To what?
To
What are
what?
you converting me to?
Listen, to selling all the crap and coming on out to the West
No,
Coast. It's
too much
first-
crap.
Too much crap.
Nobody wants to go to the West Coast.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Come
It's not a good
on.
coast.
Everybody in the East Coast is hoping the West Coast, the fault
Yeah,
line
falls
breaks.
off.
And there it goes.
Shoot. Listen, I'm telling you what, when that super volcano goes off, you're all going to be
We're
wishing
gonna make
you were on the West
sure
Coast.
we're gonna make sure that like California becomes the West Coast version of the Outer Banks, but we want you to go way out
Let's
Outer
see.
Banks.
I'll just
Listen,
be
I'm not
safe,
talking
right
about
in the middle.
California. Listen, that I'm not. I don't want nothing to do with California. It's the only reason. It's just below us.
heebie-jeebies.
All the
Yeah.
surrounding states of California is getting their picks and
Well,
shovels.
what
so they
state
can
are
try
you
to
in again?
separate it and
What
make
state
it
are you in?
an
Oregon.
island.
Oregon.
So you're in the one with the Anarchy City that
Oh, we don't talk about that.
We
city.
don't
kill
talk
all the
about
police and
Oh, that one?
Yeah,
Don't worry
listen.
about that one.
Yeah, we don't.
that little guy.
You
Don't
know,
worry about
yeah,
it.
that little guy. We don't talk about that little guy because listen, if you want to go into that bullshit, go ahead. But we call that the blue triangle, if you will, up there. Which is really sad for Oregon because 90% of Oregon, aside from that triangle of blue, is red, and
Really?
unfortunately, there's so many people between Eugene, Oregon, and going up into the surrounding areas of. So, like Eugene's kind of the point, and then it kind of goes up the I-5 corridor, and then top of Oregon comes across. Portland's in the middle, and Auburn, and all that bullshit in there. And that is where there's a shit ton of people, and they're all of the blue persuasion.
There you go, dudes.
There you go. It does need a clear coat and a paint job, so it wouldn't be the worst thing to happen to it.
A big ass ear of corn right on the hood. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey,
And have it popcorn off to the side.
See, I'm not going to
Oh,
speak for
going
my state
down.
too much because when we did the riots, I don't know, you guys all dealt with some crazy stuff no matter where you were. Our guys just said, "There's the snipers, there's the snipers, there's the snipers. Try something," and that was the
Oh,
end of
yeah.
that.
You know, it's
So what-
crazy. So, hey, wasted.
Yeah.
You're so Norfolk.
Yeah.
There was reports during the peak of the riots. Somebody bought truckloads of bricks and had them dropped off around the city.
Yep.
Insane.
Yeah. No,
The
that was
same thing happened in my neighborhood, Brailsford.
Yeah, that was actually, and if you read and believe it's George, what's his name with the S, Soros or whatever,
Right.
is the conspiracy that they funded and put bricks everywhere around for that type of deal. So in Oregon, the biggest American flag in the state is in my hometown in Grants Pass, Oregon. It's at
Lost
a
Sublime.
Toyota dealership, and that was the big thing, is that they were going to come down and take that flag down. Well, there was a bunch of good old boys and trucks that filled all of the parking lots around said flag. And wouldn't you know, just no one ever showed up to come mess with that flag.
You know, I got a real good theory about the riots and stuff like that.
I'm listening.
All right, you know, when they're running down the street and they're beating people up and they're busting into stores, with all these store owners would stand in there with an AR-15 or a handgun or something like that and just start shooting. You know, they'll stop those riots.
Well,
there was a few places that did that, didn't it?
Yeah, and there's
go
a trial going on. There's a trial going on for one of those dudes right now.
Have you been listening to that? That's really
He's doing
interesting.
well.
I'm gonna say today, when the dude who he shot said he drew his weapon on him first, did you see the prosecutor was like,
The prosecutor's like,
fucking kidding me? Like,
Did you just give it to him? You gave
dude,
it to him, didn't you?
seriously, what do you think this kid's gonna do? I was feared for my life, so I drew my weapon on him as I'm running at him, and you can hear everyone in the video saying, "Shoot that kid!" The fuck.
I watched a road rage video today on YouTube, and this guy, he was just a big muscular guy. He cut this guy off, threw a cup of soda out onto his car, and he gets out and he starts running up to his car like he's supposed to bash his window in, and you can hear him rack his gun right there in his car, and he says, "I don't think you want to do that." And you see this big old burly dude just turn around and start walking back to his car with his head hung down, his tail tucked to his. Yeah. People stop that shit. If you start, people start standing up for themselves instead of backing down and letting people take over and run things.
Right.
If I found out that my son grabbed a rifle and decided to go to a whole nother state to stand up to a mob or offer medical care, when he comes home, if he comes home, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him for being a dumbass.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe not the best decision to be there, but
no, you're an idiot. But I mean, yeah, I'm with you. Because what did you think was gonna happen?
Right.
My favorite video though is with that what it was, 11-year-old kid was in his house, just got home from school, and some guys broke into his house and is doing a home invasion, and he grabbed his dad's AR-15 and shot three of the four guys. And the reporter said, "Well, what happened after you shot him?" He said he cried like a little girl.
I like that story too, but I was like,
the best answer
that's a lot of
ever.
access to
Ever.
Hell yeah. Best answer ever.
Well, yeah, they
One
probably
thing about
charged,
it is
they
that
probably
house
charged,
is damn marked. They won't ever come to that house again.
Well, yeah, but I bet you they charged the parents with endangering a child because he had access to the gun.
No.
Yep, there's a lot of laws against that.
Well, there is, but the thing about it is his dad is an instructor.
Old CP in the house. He made his way.
His dad
over
was
here.
a gun instructor at the range for the police departments. So the family was well known.
Yeah.
So you think they're actually going to charge that kid?
So this is like the robbers that robbed the cop bar. They just didn't know where they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, Salty, I pulled the Sublime. Sorry.
Yeah, they.
If you want to get up here, bud, I'll hop off. Doesn't matter.
Like the video where the guy from Full Metal Jacket, the drill instructor. What the hell is his name?
Arlie Ermy.
Yeah, the guy he's dead now, I think.
Yep. Yeah, he died a couple
But
years ago.
that one, I like that commercial where the guy comes in to rob the diner, and they turn around and it's a bunch of cops sitting there, and it was a cop convention or something like that.
Oh.
Yep. Picked the wrong place.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, no, have you ever watched the behind the scenes on how he scored that role in that movie for Full Metal Jacket?
He was
It
a real
is-
he was a real drill instructor. All they wanted is someone to be a consultant, and the guy that he was consulting he didn't know what the hell he was doing, and so he stood. He said, "I'll tell you what. Let me
wasn't that
show
at
you how
all.
it's done. Let me
Now,
show you how it's done."
It's even dirtier than that. So he got hired on to be the consultant, like you said, and they shot all of the stuff in Vietnam, the Vietnam side of it first,
Right.
before they came to England to shoot the boot camp one. So the
Really?
whole time they're in Vietnam and whatnot, shooting all of that, Arlie Ermy is talking to the director about getting this thing. Well, the director has already promised and has the guy, the drill instructor,
Right.
in England training for it while they're
Right.
shooting this the whole time. So he's like, no. He's telling him no, not going to do it because dude wouldn't give it up to him. So when they get out back to England, and now Arlie Ermy's had however long, it's been like months of dealing with the crew and everyone over there to get his, get in the door. And they still were like, no, we're not going to give it to you. We're not going to give it to you. So what the deal was is the guy who was the actor would come in and run the lines that were there for him that day. And
Right.
then he would leave and they would keep the extras because they were still training the guys on how to do the scenes and whatnot. And Arlie
Right.
Ermy would do the shorts. And those were the ones that they would film and send to the director. I can't remember the director, very famous director. Don't remember the name, is escaping me right now. And he would be able to improvise and come up with lines as he was doing it and make it up so that they could take what he was coming off the top of his head and then write it down so the guy that was supposed to be playing the movie essentially could do it. So the guy was playing the role, had to say exactly what the lines were, but Arlie Ermy could just say whatever the fuck he wanted because it was part of the gig.
Right.
And they were filming it every night, and because the director wasn't actually there because it wasn't part of the real deal. And he was he basically auditioned for the role, and he did such a good job, and there was such a stark difference between him and the other guy. The director fired the other guy, and this is after like 8 months of this dude being in England doing all this shit. So the guy that's supposed to be the drill instructor is the guy who, how do you shoot women and children? You just don't lead them as much. That's the dude that was supposed to be the drill instructor. And that was his consolation prize, was getting that. And then the director tried to throw that out of the movie as well. And then that sparked a big to-do. Yeah, that scene was not going to be in the movie until there was maybe some mention of some legal ramifications or something like that. And that's how it ended up back in the movie. And it's an iconic part of the movie. That dude still tours and talks and has a whole show built around that. Yeah, wild.
Yeah, I heard the drill instructor scene at the barracks was all improvised. Every bit of it was off the top of his head.
Really?
Well, so it was, but not in the scene. It's not. He didn't walk. It was all
the wording part of it was off the top of his head.
Yes,
The movements and everything else, like where he had one guy get down and choke himself. That was part of the script and stuff.
Yeah. So the deal was he made all that up as he was doing it, and then the director liked it, and they wrote the script off of the stuff that was coming off of this. So it was rehearsed when he came in and did the final scene with the picture, but every ounce of dialogue was made up by Arlie Ermy. And it was not written by the director or, God, I cannot remember. Is it Coppola? Who was
I'll ask Google.
I tell you what, I've never been in the military, but I couldn't imagine having him as a drill instructor.
From what they say, that's how it was back in that time frame.
Right. The Navy was a little bit easier than that, but very similar.
Oh, shit. By the time I went through, it was freaking a day spa.
Well, yeah, you're still. And what year did you go to boot camp?
02.
Okay, see, I went in 98.
Yeah, so you went.
I went in 05.
Yeah, but you went to the Air Force,
dude.
Come on now.
Yeah, the Air Force. I mean, what did they do? Freaking.
I mean,
you rode your bike around, bake cupcakes.
We made cupcakes and stuff.
Yeah.
We got some. What was that freaking little oven that used to go to your kids?
That director was Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, Kubrick. Yeah,
Kubrick.
So he's the one who did the Shining and
he looks
whatnot.
like a freaky bastard.
Oh, and he was crazy. So I don't know if you ever heard the story about The Shining, but
that's real.
In her fear in that movie is real. They tortured her to get
What?
those reactions out of. You guys got to watch some of the behind the scenes shit from Stanley Kubrick's. Like, he did crazy things to get the performances out of his actors. Like
Hey,
wild
he's
shit.
paying. You're playing.
Yeah. Like, they literally kept her in a frozen room for fucking like 8 hours to
What?
get her. Oh yeah, they did crazy shit to her in that movie. I love
That's
like, well, it's like, go back and read some of the history about the Wizard of Oz. The shit they
that's-
did to her, and the stuff they did. Like, so all the little people in there were mostly a tribe of essentially gypsy performers from Germany. None of them really. There was only a handful that actually spoke English. The rest of them didn't speak English, and they were running a brothel and fucking all kinds of bullshit on the set. And they were all brought over from Germany for this, and this was right around the time of the war. And then they all just kind of disappeared, fucking, and didn't go back to where they were supposed to. You know,
Sound like it was having a good time.
oh, it was a great time until the scene where they all fall
Really?
asleep. You know the scene where they all fall asleep in the snow. That was 100% asbestos.
Oh my god.
That's what the snow was. Because I mean, you're talking about a time. What's her name? I don't remember her name. Dorothy, the actress, was on a food intake of like a sandwich and water and like 27 cigarettes or some bullshit like that. And now she's like 16 at the time, I think, and they were just stuffing cigarettes down this chick's so she wouldn't get any bigger. It was part of her clause. She could only be so big around. The first Tin Man they gave silver poisoning to, because when there was silver in the fucking paint.
I heard that. Yeah, that I heard.
what?
Yeah, so they poisoned the first Tin Man. That was the second Tin Man we saw
I never
in the
knew
movie.
this.
The Wicked Witch was burned. Really,
Judy Garland
really
was
bad.
Dorothy.
Yeah, Judy Garland. That's who it is. Yeah, they did some terrible stuff to her too, but just wild stories from these big productions from back in the day.
Wow.
I'd geek out on that type of behind the scenes bullshit if I
Well,
find
that's
stuff
cool
on
stuff, man.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
I go down rabbit holes, man, when I get on certain
Well,
things.
That's kind of like I always thought it was interesting. Like Jean-Claude Van Damme played the original Predator in Predator.
Yep.
He was the actual alien until they completely redesigned the whole movie and kicked him off. And
Really?
then, like Morgan
I didn't know
Freeman.
that.
Morgan Freeman was an equestrian. Like he trained horses and rode horses for movie sets. And then he became an actor because he was just on set. And somebody's like, hey, you want to come ride a horse with us and be on the movie?
What?
Like, so it's funny that CP says this. The little people, the Munchkins, were actually like grabbing her ass and like sexually assaulting her on the set. That was
Come
actually a real
on.
thing. Yeah, yeah, that was a thing.
Why are you so invested in what you're
No
Why are we so
kidding.
invested in what?
I'm invested. What was that?
I'm invested. Yeah, what?
Yes, I just watched
Carl
the,
Mob's wife currently is on the phone with my wife, so
I just watched
Serious?
the clip of the guy admitting that that
You like
he
that?
had the gun first.
Yeah, the
And
guy in the
you
seat's
see
just
the
like-
fat lawyer sitting there just like, dear God.
Yeah, we just lost. We just lost.
Yeah, I don't know. The other two that he killed were right up on him, and the video that they do have, it doesn't look like they were trying to give him a cupcake or something of those nature. The only one that it was kind of questionable was the one that survived, and he
had that gun. So
yeah. And he wasn't going away from this dude. He was coming at him. So
Street Fox, Rich, what's up?
what's up,
I'm
Street
not going
Fox?
to lay my 2 cents in the matter. I'm just saying, in the situation, I don't know if the decisions would have been.
Yeah, well, I'm with Brailsford on the whole deal. You know what? I would be pissed.
Just don't be there. So
Yeah, the best way to not be in that situation is to not be in that situation.
have y'all heard anything about it, whether or not they're going to actually charge Alec Baldwin?
You could almost say the same thing about my second accent.
I don't think so. Like I think that's being just
gonna
kind of
be
thrown
really-
around, but
It's going to be really hard to get him.
Prove
It's going to be
content.
way easier to get the
intent.
the producer that called it safe and the armorer who should have made sure it was.
Well, see, I heard they was out before they started shooting. I heard they was
I gotta
out
hop off, guys.
shooting the
All right, brother.
guns
Hey, brother, have a good one. I mean,
Hey,
that's
brother.
the anyway.
I've
they
heard
was out
lots of
shooting-
different things.
Yeah, I heard they was out shooting the guns with live ammo, and they
Yeah, real
They
bullets
didn't-
on set.
Oh, do you
Come
want
on.
to come hang
and-
out
and
for
they
a few minutes
didn't,
before I end this? Send a shout out to Salty if he wants to come hang out with us for a few minutes before I end this.
So that's why I have to go testify.
yeah
What
they
are you
didn't
talking?
they didn't empty
Stupid
the
and
gun or
crazy
something.
stuff.
I've heard a lot of different things, but main thing is they should never have had live ammo on the set. Period. It should have
And
never
even
been.
better than that, they have prop guns that do not take live ammunition. So
That pilot in
Yeah. That's how it should be.
yeah,
Right?
they had a prop guy that's like, you don't have to use those guns. You can use these that only accept blanks.
Yeah, I love how now everyone's hopping on and saying like the Rock's like, we'll only use rubber guns in my films from now on, or blah blah
Okay.
blah. And I'm just like,
Yeah, somebody
whatever.
with a rubber gun too.
It's like, oh, all this can be added in CG or whatever, and I'm like, whatever,
Yeah,
man.
who cares?
Salty's on to join us.
What's up, Salty?
Oh, there he is.
We're going to get into an even crazier conversation of more human stupidity. What about that concert where everybody decided to just squish each other?
I
So,
saw
Yeah,
that.
what the hell's up with that?
Yeah.
Now they're going to
Well-
charge the friggin' performers?
Oh, they're
Well,
the people that got
here's-
crushed are suing.
here's the problem with why the performers, there's literally people on the side of the stage going, there's people dead in the crowd, shut it down. And they're just like, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, and see, there, and
we
see
don't
there,
need no
and there's
water.
videos right now saying that the performer said that he didn't know.
They were
But he was on.
bodies
Yeah,
to the
but he-
emergency group.
But he was on stage. He was on
understand.
stage and said and told workers that there was someone passed out down over there next to the stage, and that person was actually dead.
So have you seen the new stuff now? Some of them have injection marks, like
Yes, they were stabbing people with heroin.
So yeah, they were the security guard got hit with they were lethal dosing people with heroin.
Mhm.
Like, so the security guard they found had an injection deal, so they gave him Narcan and brought him back.
Yep.
So
Okay,
some
I'm
of these-
lost. What in the hell are you talking
Some
about?
of these guys that were trampled dead were actually already from the drugs, I guess. So it's a shit show.
Okay, I'm lost. What are we talking about? Movie,
There-
real life,
no.
or what?
There was a
You're right.
concert, I guess you could call it.
50,000 people on site at that deal.
That's a lot of fucking people
Yeah.
in one spot.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
apparently the mosh pit got a little rough for the goat.
And the guy was known to tell the crowd to rush the stage.
What band was playing?
Not a band, rappers.
Travis Scott. There we go.
Is anybody surprised?
I'm right back.
No.
I mean,
I'm
Okay, there you go.
surprised only because, like, what was the end goal for anybody
don't-
that was
see,
crushing people?
I don't see, and I don't get it, man, because
I don't
how
get
many
it at
people
all.
get crushed at like a metal concert? And I've seen some nasty pits at a metal concert.
Yeah, me too.
I have
And-
been in some nasty pits. I went into a pit moshing back when I was in my teenage years. Come out with a broke nose.
So that's what
blackened
happened.
eye,
So that explains it.
cuts on the side of my face from where they wore these big skull rings and shit. I mean,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
So that
it's
I-
crazy.
I've
that
also
that
been-
explains your looks, Mike.
I've
We
been
ain't
in
gonna
the
talk
front
about
of
that.
some concerts
buddy.
where the
Old
crowd
age is
surge is a
taking its
real
toll on that.
fucking real
I'm
thing.
older
I
than
was
you,
in
bro.
the
And the
concert.
worst part is, too, they've already released the police, whatever the head of police in that area. He came to that guy and said, hey, we got a lot of reports. People are kind of being real crazy. You really got to watch out for the show. And the guy's like, no, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's
Whoever was injecting those people with a needle, if they ever find that person, oh my god.
Well, that's just it. It's just gross negligence, and you'll never catch that person. So that's
No,
why people go in
no,
and do
no.
that stuff. So
well, it's like
No.
I keep going on these documentaries, but you guys see the one about Woodstock '99 and the madness that was that
Yeah.
disaster. I knew that people blamed Fred Durst for that whole deal and Limp Bizkit and whatnot, but after watching that whole show, they blame Limp Bizkit for it going to shit, but they didn't start burning everything down until the following night after
Exactly.
that.
Exactly.
I'm like, how do you blame this dude for shit that happened a night and a half later? Like,
always fear stupid people in large groups.
look,
It's just like
they
in-
got to have
Bro.
somebody to point the finger at. Always.
just like in these
Somebody's got to
major-
be the finger pointer.
Exactly. It's just like these major sporting events. They there's been, after the Super Bowl, there's been people, been the winning teams riot and burn stuff. Why you want to burn your own city down?
I never understood
Just
that.
because a football team won. Celebrate
guess-
the win and move on,
Well, here's the deal, though. There's no consequences for anything anymore. They burned the city down and then they rebuild it all up, and it didn't cost them anything. They think, but they don't know why their insurance went up.
What pisses me off though is when they have that shit in Atlanta, and when they start burning Atlanta, it pisses me off that they stop them. Just let them burn the fucking city. It sucks anyway. Just burn the bitch to the ground.
Start at your own house. Go from there.
Do us all a favor. Burn that bitch.
You're wrong, CP. You ain't wrong.
Have you, dudes? Have you seen the video where the guy comes up to this man and has he has a Babbling Joe shirt on basically, and he's talking about he asked him if he was for bringing the immigrants in and all this from wherever the hell they're coming from and stuff. And oh yeah, bring them in. He said, well, just so happened here's three of them, and one, whatever the guy's name was, here's his medication and everything, so he he can move in with you, right? He said, oh no, they come into the country, but they can't stay with me.
Yeah. Or they can't stay in my neighborhood.
Right.
It's really weird how that
I think
works.
it's when I lived in Illinois. They had a jail that everybody was funding the jail. It was a state funded jail. Everybody wanted the jail. The whole community wanted the jail. It was going to bring jobs. It was going to be good jobs. It was going to be state jobs. And then the jail never really got built. It kind of ran out of funding. So then the federal government came in and bought the jail and turned it into a federal prison. And everybody lost their mind. They wanted the jail until it was not the right criminals in the jail. Because then they claimed that it was bringing all these, different people to hang out next to the jail because they're whoever was living in it, and everybody was just losing their. Just take it down, remove the jail. We don't need the jobs. It's like
they wanted the ones that got arrested for trespassing and shoplifting and stuff like that. Yeah,
they wanted American prisoners. They didn't want
right.
federal
They didn't want
crime
the federal level prisoners that.
Yep.
I got you.
Now, it's almost like that thing Obama done when he first got in office. What was that prison they closed down? That Guantanamo Bay or whatever the hell the name was? They shipped a lot of them here to the fucking States.
They just kind of shut down some of the things they were doing.
They stopped talking about it.
Okay.
That was just like most presidents.
Guantanamo Bay is still a
prison.
prison.
This stuff. And to this day, there are still people rotting.
But there was some shady stuff going on there that they had to nip in the butt.
There was some shady shit going on everywhere. There's always shady shit.
Well,
do we want to? Who was president when we pumped all of the crack cocaine into the ghettos to fund fucking wars in South America?
That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Who was the president when we were testing nuclear bombs on our troops from different distances and shit?
Wait a minute now.
Slow down.
You can't blame the president. It's not the president's fault.
He's just a shell.
It's the people's fault. Remember, that's what they say. It's the people's fault.
Yeah.
All right, but hey, but you got to think about this though. Remember, back when they were doing that testing on the nuclear, the president didn't even know until later. Later.
I'm with you, but
they totally kept that away from him until later.
I get it.
After the bomb got developed and then it was well tested and knew it was going to work, then they told the president that they had the bomb.
Term "well tested" was ever implied.
Yeah, but for a long time he didn't even know that shit even existed.
No. Some of those tests were done after we dropped the bombs. We dropped the bombs on Japan.
Yeah,
there was a race to do it.
There was very little testing done in that. These were in the years after. The Navy used to like to do surface and underwater nuclear explosions out there in that place where freaking what's the big reptile that comes out of the ocean? Godzilla comes out, and they always talk about it. That actually happened in the Pacific out there. They tested all this, and they would park boats with active people on them at different stages away to see what happened.
Distance.
Yeah, and they would note the distance and see what happened.
That's crazy.
And it's the way it went.
Just like
it's amazing. It's amazing that it's kind of scary to think that if you was on one of the closer ships, knowing that you're fishing to die.
Well, you didn't That's the thing. They didn't tell
They
anyone.
didn't
I mean,
tell the
I-
people that was
yeah, I
on the
know, but-
ships.
Yeah,
They
I
didn't know what
but-
the fuck was happening.
And
Yeah, I know,
granted,
that's
they
what
were
I'm saying,
told
though.
they were told don't look at it, because they knew things. And I'm not saying that they necessarily knew these dudes were going to get fucked up by it, but they.
Hey, where'd Bob
figured
go?
it out.
Oh,
It was
that
some
pi-
bad
Look
science.
at that pile of ashes
Yeah,
over
there was a
there.
lot
There's
of
Bob
guesswork.
over there.
Yeah, I don't think they put anyone that close, but there was radiation.
Well, it's like Madame
things and
Curie.
whatnot.
It's the whole story of Madame Curie. It's like, well, nuclear fusion, blah blah blah. Then she died, and they figured out, hey, that's not healthy.
Yeah, no, that's really bad for you. It turns out. Whoops, who knew?
Cocaine. Coca-Cola was
He
originally
knew about the
made
bomb.
out of
Yeah,
He
and then
didn't-
they had that bright
Yeah,
idea
cocaine.
back in Vietnam with Agent Orange,
Dude,
as a damn herbicide or whatever to kill, like Roundup to kill plants, and it winds up killing
What?
everybody around it but the plants.
what are the odds that you just said that phrase? Me and Kim were talking about a license plate to get for her car when she gets that orange C-Source 7 Corvette. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, wait a second. She's an Asian. She's driving an orange car. I'm like, Asian orange.
That's a good
Well,
You say that phrase.
Totally
don't they?
totally off topic. What does everybody think about Xander's new car?
I guessed it. I guessed it.
Yeah,
right
you
on.
did. Yeah, you actually guessed it.
Wait a minute, what is it?
He bought a
CL1.
ZL1.
Camaro,
If I can't make it, I'll let you know.
gray.
Motherfucker's beautiful now. I have to give him credit. The bitch is beautiful.
He bought a ZL1, you said?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Beautiful car.
What year?
I'm assuming it's a 19 or 20, something like
Yeah,
that.
that I
20,
don't remember.
Better make it if they're on the
something like that.
I don't know who the hell is buying cars right now with how overpriced everything.
I would say I don't know why anybody's buying
Insane.
cars right now
It's
with the way
fine.
the price hikes going on.
Fine.
Makes me feel good. I got
Yeah,
my
you-
MSRP.
Listen, you can go and still get junk for cheap, but
Hey, now.
Yeah, yeah. Steve
Hey,
Fast-
hey.
Hey, you're right. It's the
Be
same
careful with
car.
those words.
Same
I got a
car.
shitbox sitting in
That's-
my driveway that's about to
listen,
have a
coming-
birthday, okay?
Shit
Coming
boxes are the
from
best
me.
cars to
yeah,
buy.
I said, say coming from me, that's high praise because shitbox is literally my bread and butter.
Yeah, shit boxes.
Shitbox.
Hey, I'm telling you, shit boxes are the best thing to buy right now.
Like
'cause you can get
dudes
shit
and I were
boxes.
talking
for
dudes and I
nothing.
were talking about this car the other day. We're talking about how because Cletus is the one getting this car and we're all coming together to do it up and whatnot. But he's ended up he's footing the bill and doing it all. And he's like, he's gonna drive it for a little while and probably sell it. And I'm like, you're probably right. And if he does, I'll just have to build another one because there's something cool about that stupid
Oh,
little
sweet.
Swedish meatball.
Swedish.
Look at that. Got a
The thing
2020
about it though, it's
Subaru
already been
WRX
done.
now.
It's been done before us, but
Yeah,
I mean,
because see, somebody's already done it and done Hot Rod Drag Week with
dog.
Hell
it.
yeah.
And they've already
Well,
done
that
Rocky
was,
Mountain Race Week. They've already done a Volvo like that with an LS in it and
Yeah.
twin turbo.
I mean,
Everything's been done a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, no,
Done a
not
little.
everything.
Hey, Salty.
Not everything.
We all know you got a sweet Volvo that you're gonna build.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
you
that
see
no one
pictures
else
of it,
had.
you gonna
But
say
we
it's
all
anything but
can't
sweet.
have super rare Volvos just lying around in the woods.
But let me
Not
tell
all-
you, once you
not
see
all of
pictures
them.
of it, you gonna say it's anything but sweet. You be like, this motherfucker got screwed. $300 bucks. That ain't worth it.
Weight reduction. That's all that is.
Look, you
Yeah.
can do it. You can do anything to any car that you want. Just don't put an LS in a Mustang.
Why? I'm going to. I'm
I
going
mean,
to.
like, what if
I'm
it's a
going to.
Mustang?
Putting
too?
an LS in a Mustang and calling it a cool car is like calling Bruce Jenner a woman. It
Dude.
just doesn't work.
Well, he didn't
Why?
call it a cool car. He called it a fast car.
Exactly.
Salty's gonna tell me how cool his Mustang too is. Sorry, Salty.
Hey, I love
If you
Mustang
want a
too,
fast
man.
car,
Now,
put-
hold on now. I love
If
it
you
Mustang
want a
too.
fast car, put a Ford engine in that Volvo.
Look here,
That's-
Mike.
that's
Let me,
Then you'll
Mike,
have a fast car.
Mike, let me explain something to you. I want you to think about something. Look at the
I can't
small
think. It
tire.
hurts my head too
Okay,
much.
okay. Look at the small tire, no prep world right now. Look at all the Mustangs that are out there running. What's making those Mustangs go fast?
Oh God, here we go.
Inline
Turbos and
sixes.
nitrous.
Yeah, and it's called a LS motor.
I don't know.
Well, that's just because they can't afford a Ford engine.
No,
They
it
can't
could-
afford the Godzilla yet.
No, no.
He's not wrong. The Ford shit's expensive. He is
Damn
wrong
right,
on that.
Ford
He-
shit is
Yes,
expensive.
it is. Yes, it is.
You're
An
buying quality.
LS is all right.
Stupid fast truck. The Volvo's never been off, sir.
Let me
Well,
say it
hey,
this way.
We were
Hey,
An LS
Yeah,
engine
what's
is a
up?
cheap
What's up,
way to
Mom?
go
Hey.
fast.
What's up, Mom?
Hey, technically the LS is a Ford engine.
It's 351 Windsor.
Technically, if you guys want to get friggin'
That's right.
technical,
That's right.
the LS engine is a Ford engine.
It
that
was
Ford
designed
did not want.
after a Ford
Yeah.
engine.
That's right. It's a Ford engine.
If
So
you actually
just
looked at the
remember that.
breakdown of the new Godzilla motor and just, I mean, it's straight up LS plus. So
Yeah, there's no doubt that the
Well,
Godzilla
so-
engine is straight up LS. I mean,
So-
look at them; they're almost fucking identical. I mean, look at them.
Look at that. Emerald Notch joined us, y'all.
There you go.
Another
What's up,
Canadian
brother? He's from Canada. How you doing, brother?
Canada.
Yeah, but you got to look at this also. Look at the DCT. Chevy and Ford created that transmission together for the
Yes, they
the
did.
C8 and the 500.
Well,
Yep.
literally, things have just swapped around because
So-
302s were in every junkyard everywhere. Back
Yes, they were.
Back, 30 years ago, whatever it is. And they were yanked out of everything and put in everything because they were so
Yep.
cheap and so available.
Yep.
And
Yep.
all we have done is we used all of them up out of the junkyard. They all
moving on to
disappeared.
the next thing.
And we're on to the next thing. And this is just that thing. And I'm sure back
Yep.
then there were people bitching about all the Ford motors in fucking Chevys and whatever the fuck else they were putting them in. The reason that the LS is so crazy is because what it'll do for so cheap. And that's the only reason. If it
That's
wasn't,
it.
you could do.
Exactly.
I will hear the argument that you probably could do more with a Coyote. The problem is,
You're not gonna convince me of that with that argument.
I said I would hear it. I didn't say you'd convince me.
Yeah, you ain't gonna convince me. Don't get me wrong. The Coyote's a
but
great motor.
The size hinders it. The aftermarket ability to tune it and run it doesn't help because it's there, but it's expensive.
Right.
I'm just saying, before I'm just going to cut you right off. If Ford
Yeah.
would have just produced the Barra motor in America, we wouldn't have this conversation.
100% agree. Agree
Yeah.
with that.
Very,
Agree.
very true.
I
Carbuck,
will agree.
you said the LS is a Windsor motor.
No, it is
No, I didn't say
designed
that. What
after
you
a
said.
Ford
I just
motor.
said it's a Ford engine.
It is designed after a Ford motor.
Exactly.
LS is.
The Ford designers designed the LS engine. They took it to the top brass, and the top brass said they didn't want it. So they took that design to Chevy, and Chevy adopted it and made it their own.
Okay.
So technically, it's a Ford engine, the LS
Yeah,
engine.
technically it was born as a
Technically.
Yeah, because
Chevy motor.
Chevy
It was
did-
born as
Chevy
a
did
Ford
some
engine,
stuff.
Right.
but
the basic idea came over, and then Chevy sprinkled some bow
Look,
tie
you
on
know
it.
what?
Exactly.
People can get pissed off at me about that, but you know what? I love both platforms. I love Ford and I love Chevy.
I'm an
So
eco
for me,
hater.
Hey,
mixing
my-
them both, it doesn't
my-
make me mad to mix them both.
my very first engine
You know,
I ever
that's
built
just-
was a
it's my
350. And,
Well,
and I still remember the firing order to this day of a Chevy engine, and I'm a Ford guy.
Right.
Dude, I'm sorry. The 350, I love it just as much as I do the 302 because they used to be 350s in every fucking junkyard you can think about. Same thing with the 302. But like Wasted said, those engines are drying up now. So people has to move to a new platform.
Yep.
Remember when the 327s was a thing?
Yeah, but here's the thing: you got
Everything.
smashed
What?
up Escalades, smashed up GMC trucks, and them all have LS engines in them.
Yeah.
And if you get an Escalade or a Yukon or a Denali, you got the good ones, 6-liter high compression.
Yeah.
Right.
That's when you start making some good power.
LQ9, yep.
Right.
Or I don't know what the Gen 4 version
Well,
was, but
I'm
gonna
sorry.
throw this out
I'm
there.
sorry. I know the Coyote's a great motor, but it just does not have the reliability of an LS.
it's not even the reliability. It's they
Not
put it
out
in
there.
how many models did they put it in?
They only put
Right.
it in two. They put it in the Mustang and the F-150. That's it.
Yeah.
They went in nothing else.
Well, it's
Whereas
like the original LS1. The original LS1 didn't become popular when it first came out because it wasn't everywhere. You couldn't get it in everything.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, it's not to the fact now that you can literally go to every freaking work truck, work van. That's what the people. If you want a transmission and like a low compression, the LQ4, you go find you a 3500, 2500 GMC van. Shoot,
Well, it's
right
even
there.
front wheel drive GXP, the Envoys. There's
Yep.
so many variants of the LS just living out there and things that people
I'll
don't
go
think
join
of.
you. Hang on.
See, you can still get the
I'll be
351
right back.
roller. Okay, Mobster, you can still get the 351 roller motors, but
Yeah.
you have to go to a junkyard and
Yeah,
you've got to
harder.
find like a F250 or a van because that's where they're at.
I tell you what, I wish they could build an engine nowadays as reliable and as durable and as damn near bulletproof as the old Chrysler Slant 6.
Well,
That's
You
so
could-
many
I mean,
six, really.
well,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it was hard to kill those damn engines, dude. I had a car that
depends
had one in
on-
it, and it had
It all comes
shit
down to
power,
efficiency and factory power. Anything that's efficient
Yeah.
and makes good power is not going to have the longevity of something that isn't
Exactly.
efficient
Yeah.
and doesn't make any
Exactly.
power.
but right?
Yes,
but I mean,
exactly.
But I mean, as strong as that engine was, as strong as that engine was, it
Really
even like the old,
mongrels.
it
But
even
that
like
was
the
back in the day
283s.
when
The
they
283s were a very
overbuilt
strong
things.
engine, you know.
They overbuilt things thinking they were going to blow up. I mean, that was the gist of it. They literally got lucky on that one. It
And
was
that's
like,
why,
nope.
That's why when I got the opportunity to get this 68 model 302 block sitting out in my shed right now, I jumped on it.
Yep.
Because the casting on it is a hell of a lot thicker than the casting on the 302 I got currently in my Mustang.
Yep. And
So-
they make intakes and stuff right now to do port injection on a lot of that stuff to where you can make them just as efficient, reliable, and have performance.
100% agree
I'm
with you,
born,
Rich.
I'm born at 30 over, and I'm making it 347 stroker, and I'm putting a 76 96 millimeter turbo on it.
Well,
The engine I got in my
efficient,
car,
reliable. Bye,
yeah, the
but
engine I
cool.
got, in my, yeah, the
Yeah,
engine I got in
there
my
you
car
go.
now, the engine I got in my car right now, I'm gonna put 150 shot of nitrous on it and play with it.
I like that.
Bye.
Reliable,
That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt right there.
Yeah,
Wait a
that's
minute,
what
wait, what? I didn't hear all of what he said. What did you say?
I said efficient and reliable has officially left, but cool has definitely entered the room in a big way.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're talking about stroking it and doing all that.
And put the turbo and all that shit, it ain't gonna be reliable.
Well,
he's like,
it ain't going to be built to be a reliable and
No.
efficient car. It's a hot
Any
rod.
intentions of that?
Yeah, it's a hot rod, just like it is now. It's got a built
What's up,
engine in
Rich?
it now.
Yeah, but if you look back in the day, most of all the old Slant Sixes, whether it was Dodge, Chevy, or Ford, they were all good engines
Yeah, any of those
because
inlets.
they wasn't meant to have power. They were just meant to have torque, low power, and last fucking forever.
Even
I got-
even the 283s, they're the same way. The 283s.
That's not a
man,
Slant Six. That's a V8.
I know, but the 283s, you know, when they built those engines, they didn't have that much horsepower, but man, they had all the freaking torque you could ever want out of an engine.
Well, it's like I got a 68 three-door Suburban. It's got a 250 inline six. I got a 66 Impala. It's got a 250 inline six. Both one-barrel cars. You can't kill those things, and they start every single time. It doesn't matter. You know, you just get in there, you crank her up, and she takes off and goes. Is it fast? Is it? But it's reliable.
Well,
I'm not
gonna
going to
say that motor has, 40, 50 horsepower nowadays.
Hey, man.
That's what I'm saying. They last for forever because they weren't the power.
Cool
was
car.
right
I'd like to own one for real.
compared to what you get, like the LS motors putting out 400 horsepower in some of the, we'll say 350, whatever. For as long as they do,
Let's
that's a
say
long time.
285. so-
Yeah, 300, 350, 360. Dude, that is that's the perfect number for a
Well, and then they're putting
reliable
out-
and
they're
fun
putting
street
out that
car.
kind of power for 300, 400,000 miles
Yeah,
for people that
what
don't
I'm
take
saying.
care of them.
That's what I'm saying. That's the perfect horsepower number
But
for a
if you
fun,
were to
reliable street car.
If you were to take an old 283 and you were to get an intake and port fuel injection it and put management on it and do all these things, I would think that you're going to get a very good, reliable power number with efficiency just the same.
So
Yeah,
the question
same thing
is,
with a
though,
289
the
from Ford.
question
Same thing.
is, will it hold up to the power for the same amount of time?
We'll never know.
Well, because I mean that'd be a cool science project. To
Yeah,
do,
it would.
But
I mean, the cost to gain scenario is completely off the table.
oh no,
Yeah,
it totally is. It's just I don't know that with the extra stress of the extra horsepower that.
But
that
I've
motor
seen
is as
guys
reliable.
custom doing LS heads to fit on 302s and doing that work to run those intakes, heads, and coils and all that stuff. And it's
overdrive
neat.
transmission. Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched a guy take an
Mongrel
LS intake, and cut it apart, re-weld it, and put it on his damn small block
Yeah.
Ford.
It's driving down the road idling at
Yeah.
$1,000, just cruising down this road at 70. That's what makes reliability.
Yeah. Well, it's like my Z, the way the rear end's geared and with that T56 in sixth gear running 70 down the road, I'm doing 1900 RPM, 1700 RPM, something like that.
Yeah,
It's
and I
just-
got like an old 454 with 456 gears behind it and a 1-ton truck that at 65 we're turning 3,000 RPM. Yeah, reliable.
Yeah, but that motor will
Yeah.
run. It will, yeah, but the thing about it is, it will
You're giving her
run
the
like
ca-
that for.
you're giving her
it'll
the
run like that
catch-up.
for a long time, though.
It will, and those trucks will run 150, 160,000 miles without
Yes.
an issue, pulling a trailer the whole time.
Yep.
But you're going to expect before 200,000 miles, it's going to eat something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that thing is getting what 8, 7, 6. Yeah.
That's
Just
Okay,
like my
hang on.
6 liter, just
Hang
like my
on.
fuel injected.
Hang on. Hang on. We got to
Yes,
give
sir.
a quick shout out to Mr. T. Hetzler.
Oh,
He
what's
literally friggin' beat death. And I'm not even being joking here.
Yeah.
He had
No, he
COVID.
literally
He
did.
almost
Good to
died
see
in the
you, brother.
hospital. Want to give my man a huge shout out. Thank you so much, brother, for coming in and hanging out with us tonight.
What's up, T?
Thank you,
What's
brother.
up, T? What's up,
T.
Mr.
Hensler.
Gary?
Brother.
What's up, Mr.
T.
Gary? How you doing,
Hensler,
sir?
I
Right
hope
there,
and
brother.
pray
T, brother.
T, I hope you're doing a little bit better each day, man.
Yes, sir. He was on a ventilator, you guys, for like a month.
Yeah, he said he died
Seriously,
on.
like, this ain't- I'm not even joking. Like, this is real deal stuff.
He
Yeah,
said
he said he died 8 times.
He
Yeah.
coded 8 times.
Yeah, he
Why
coded
was
8 times, y'all.
In the,
Sorry,
hos-
Jesus.
in the
From,
hospital for 3 months. Bob?
from the virus.
Yeah.
Does he
2
have a
months.
channel?
Huh?
Does he have a channel?
Oh, he's a
No, not
follower.
really a channel. He's
Just a
just
follower. Okay.
He's a good subscriber. He
he's
follows us.
he's a supporter.
Yeah,
he's a
supporter.
damn good
That's a good
supporter.
way to say
and
it.
dude, he's a very loyal supporter.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
and he-
very loyal.
Yes, very.
That's good to hear.
Dude, he
He's
has
a-
went. Dude, he
he's a
has went. Dude, he's left his house and went and helped other people at their houses with their projects,
It's the right way to be, man.
Yep,
hundreds and hundreds of miles away, and never
Yep.
even asked for a dime in return.
yep.
Yeah.
He's a really cool dude.
Hell yeah.
Gary?
Geez,
Gary
so nice to
Duffy?
have you back.
Yes, sir. T, how's the oxygen doing, man? You got that big fat woman coming over there blowing you throat?
That got a little odd.
It escalated quickly.
Yeah, he might be like, "Fuck, get me back to the hospital. Fuck this."
Third here.
Hey, let me tell you, T. Hensler is a
Gears.
trash talker. He's a trash talker that'll make all of us look like.
Yeah, T can talk some shit now.
Yeah,
Don't
he
anybody
can
fool
talk
him.
some trash.
Oh, yeah.
He can
He is
talk
a
some shit.
He
professional.
can talk some trash, but I tell you what,
He's a good dude, man.
That's what we
Yes,
love
he
about him,
is.
man. He's a good
See,
dude.
Yes.
He's a
most
real good dude.
these 3 guys, I've had the luxury of meeting him in person. I hadn't met him yet in person.
Yes.
I've talked to him a shitload of times, but I hadn't met him yet. But I'm hoping for a takeover. I'm hoping he's gonna be on the other side of all this shit. He'll be there. So
Yep. I tell people all the time, talking shit is permitted. Degrading is not.
yeah, disrespecting is not neither. So,
Right.
If
That's what
disrespecting
degrading is.
myself.
but see, I
I
allow
do that a
you.
lot.
But see, the thing is, I allow you to disrespect my sister because I do it. It's fun.
Going back there again, salty.
It's like, screw that
It's
fat
fun. It's
bitch.
fun. It's fun.
T,
I don't want to know
T-
what you're doing with your sister. No.
hey T, if
trust me.
anybody, if
Trust
any,
me, none of us could do
Oh,
nothing
yeah,
with her.
T.
The bitch is too big.
T,
Oh.
you can one thing you can say
Somebody-
T is you got 9 lives and buddy, you've definitely gotten a second chance in life, most definitely.
Dude, somebody tell her haul acid. She had to make 2 trips.
Mr. Mach 1, what's going on, sir? What is going on?
Mr.
my
Mach
good
1, thank
sir?
you, brother, for tapping in.
What's
He's
up?
also fellow Michigander.
Mr. VP.
Hell yeah. Rich.
I'd like to be the VP at VP. Yeah, I'm the
Hey.
VP at VP. Racing
Karma,
Fuel.
I tell you what, I want to hang out with these 2 dudes on the end over here, Wasted and dudes with over.
I told you, man, they're freaking awesome, bro.
I want to
Wasted
hang
and
out.
dudes
in
with
person.
talents. Woo.
I want to hang out with these 2 in person, man. That would be a lot of fun.
Hey,
Now,
I'm just
where's everybody
hey,
gonna be
freaking
meeting at?
entertained to come over here to our channel.
Now
Or
look,
my
where's
channel.
everybody? Where are all you guys meeting at to do the Volvo build? Are they meeting at your house, dudes, or you're
Hanging
meeting at
out with your
CP's?
It's at
Is it gonna be at CP's?
it's gonna be at CP's.
Okay.
Yeah, CP's got is putting together a shop or something
boy.
for the
She's
week.
calling me out already. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing some traveling and some playing. I've got I like when I retire, I'm not getting a real job, so I will be floating around. And I've got a big trailer, so I can put cars in and go without having trucks bounce into my cars. He wasn't. This isn't as good when he doesn't pay attention and he misses the joke. No, wait, oh, did you hear me, Sublime? Because There was a dig I threw, but I think you missed it.
I caught it right off the bat.
I knew you did.
Who's digging? What are we
I
talking
got
about?
it. He's still trying to find it.
Mike, pay attention.
He's still trying to find it.
But yeah, I plan on going around and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Sublime, did you not hear that dig he threw at you, man?
No, my audio was screwing up. That's why I was touching buttons. I figured I had to hit my echo cancellation
He was
button.
definitely touching buttons.
Yes, I was.
Oh, well, let me ask you, was you raising or lowering the vibrating level?
Every now and then, my audio just goes like complete alien mode, and I have to freaking go into my audio and hit the cancellation button, the extra one. And that's what happened. What did I do?
I said,
It's fine. It's fine.
I said, because I want you to think I'm talking shit while you couldn't hear, because it's not as fun. I said, once I retire, I got the big trailer, so I'll throw my cars in, so I can, go around the country and see you guys, and I don't have to worry about things bouncing into my cars.
Oh,
The problem
He's
Hey, Wasted. Before he ever made that journey, I told him, look, you already got a 1500 Chevy pickup for work. Go rent a U-Haul trailer, put that poor car on a trailer, and take it down there. No, he wants to be Superman and drive it down there.
Hey,
rent a
I'm
U-Haul
like, that
truck.
thing is too pretty and too
but
expensive.
an F-250, like an actual truck that should be hauling it.
Look, I'm
Like
sorry.
I said, Sublime, I did it with a Toyota Tacoma V6 and country, Maryland to Washington State, and then
Dude.
Washington State to
Now,
Maryland.
It's
I
not
wanna
any
say-
roads. It ain't that bad.
Anybody that
Yeah,
wrecks
open
a
trailer.
$100,000
Yeah,
car
open trailer.
into a $5,000 fucking Explorer at 5 miles an hour does not deserve a driver's license.
It was not a $5,000 Explorer. It was more than that.
All right.
That's the part he's choosing to do.
Right.
Out of everything
don't
he
need all the
just
facts.
said,
He was in my live stream when it happened.
Yeah, he was on Carbob's live
He
stream
was
when
literally
ran
in
into the
my
damn
live
car.
stream when he crashed into the Explorer. I have it on video. It's out there for everybody to see.
Oh no!
Thankfully, we don't
Just
remember
an
which one it
Explorer.
is.
It's fine.
Right, I
Either
don't remember
way.
which one it was.
I do, but I won't mention it.
Oh, I
Really?
guarantee you, it
I
wouldn't
bet
be
you
hard
do
to
know
find
which
it.
one it was.
should we start up a betting pool?
A betting pool.
Gary,
Yeah,
did
pick
he
the
say-
date and the time.
Gary,
The
did he
date
say
and the
driving
time
home
that
first?
the date and the time
Yeah,
that
all
it
of a
ends up
sudden,
in the
Sublime, what are you
body
going out of
shop
town
again.
next? I'm going to get all kinds of texts. When are you going out of town next, Sublime?
You got
We
December
got a
2nd,
pool.
2023.
Yeah, we got a pool going.
No,
just
we're going to
do-
make
we-
sure
hey,
we
we'll just do
avoid the road you're
squares.
driving on.
We'll just do squares.
Hell, I can
You can bet on your time and date.
I can use you
Bet on your
guys to
time
be
and
like my
date.
armory.
And then I'll just have to come see you.
My
It'll be fine.
armory.
Just build an exoskeleton around the car and protect it that way.
Hey, man, they make a roll case now that goes on the outside of the car all the way
I
around.
said it once,
dude.
I'll say it again.
On a
I can just wrap it, big ass bubble wrap. Do about 4 laps
You ain't
around the
wrong.
car, and we'll be good.
That would
Well,
be
see, now
hilarious.
here's the thing. I don't ever have to worry about doing a road trip like that because I worry about reliability on my cars because, like, well, yeah, exactly. we traded reliability for fun, so that's why they ride on trailers when we go on long trips. Your car is still like stock, so it's reliable, but you have to worry about other idiots. So,
Dude, he won't even drive his
Wait a
car
minute,
if it's
which
40
one?
degrees outside.
Yeah, I won't. Why? It's not going
This
to
guy,
help.
this guy right here had a damn diaper on the ass end of his car. That way, when he opened his garage door, it didn't get snow on it.
Well,
Or
it's
didn't get wet.
more to keep the rear deck lid panel from the shock because the deck lid panel on my Roush warped. The top lip of it did, and they replaced it. But
now
I think
is
that happened
from
from
the,
That definitely sounds like some
Now,
Roush issues.
I was going to say, is that from the heating element that's put in there so your hands are warm while you're pushing the car?
That
or is
almost
that,
might be from that cheap China metal that Ford built that car out of, too.
We're done.
Dude, screw you guys. I'm out of here.
Now conclude this live stream, everybody. Thank you very much.
All right, Sublime. We love you, buddy. We wouldn't do
He
it.
went into hibernation.
Hey, if T. Hetzler was up in here or Bossman was up in here, they would be doing the same thing, but even worse.
Oh, hell yeah. Got to give him shit.
I'm just saying, at rec number 2, I'd be doing donuts in the snow with that card by now.
Well, think about it.
It's
Rec number
still
2
worth
wasn't
too
his fault.
much.
Thank God.
Yeah,
He was
This
just
is
driving
not
down the
the
road. and-
family cruiser channel. Thank you very much.
Thank God, Rec 2 wasn't his fault. A tractor trailer tried to occupy the
Dudes.
same lane he was in. So
Or Wasted. Have you guys ever heard of the family cruiser channel?
No.
So back in the day,
The
this
who?
guy,
Is this something I got to check out?
yes. Well, you won't be able to see it because all the content's down now. But he had a purple Hellcat that the motor got replaced because he blew the motor. No, wait. Yeah, I think it was a new motor that was placed by the dealer. And he went out and did donuts in the snow and blew it up.
It caught on fire. That's when it caught
Yeah,
on
and
fire,
caught
right?
on fire.
I
And
just
then he went to
I
a
heard about
massive freaking bash of this dealership. And the next thing you know, he is being charged with 40 felonies. And because he had videos posted of him racing other people with his kid in the passenger seat. And dude, the cops came at him hard. I mean, somebody at that dealership basically called a lawyer, the local police, and said, hey, why don't you check out this guy's channel and see
dealers are no
all the
joke.
illegal stuff he's doing.
Yeah.
hey, man,
All to get out of having to pay for that car.
anybody gonna watch Splashdown of this damn space shuttle?
Splashdown.
What?
Yeah, it's,
They're going to land it without it blowing up? What are we talking about?
I don't know. They're gonna land it in the water, so we're gonna find out.
we talking SpaceX stuff?
Oh, yeah. These
Yeah.
guys, they're coming. They're bringing people back from the station.
Yeah, they just undocked this morning from the space station. Now they're getting ready to splash
Fun.
down in the ocean.
I'm
Yeah,
not
dude-
into watching
dude- yeah,
docking, but
Yeah, dudes watch different kind of docking movies. They're this is a different channel altogether.
yeah,
Fun
a lot
fact,
of eye contact, a lot of docking.
Yeah.
Fun fact: the command center for the space station is in the town that I live in.
Sweet.
Huh.
You in Florida then?
Like I said,
No, Alabama.
Alabama. I don't know.
Alabama.
Hunt-
I would not.
I live north of Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay. I don't know nothing.
It's called the
about
Rocket
space.
City. We got Redstone Arsenal.
I actually had
Just
this
in case you
conversation
guys-
this weekend when somebody was talking to me about space exploration, and I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, "Why
Blue-
not? We're going to learn all this stuff." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm good."
Blue Origin actually has a test pad on base in Huntsville where they test the engines for Blue Origin.
But just in case you want to watch the splashdown, there's the live stream link. I just put it in the chat.
How long till this happens?
The live stream starts in just a couple minutes,
America.
so I don't know. But I'm gonna keep the volume down.
It'll probably go 3 hours, and then
you'd
at
be
the end of
surprised.
that 3 hours, they'll do the splashdown.
It goes
No,
all
no.
Challenger on them. It'll be about 3 minutes.
Yeah, we know what
Oh.
happened there, don't
Too soon? Too soon.
Spread that all out, huh?
we? Yeah, we know what happened to that one, don't we?
Yeah, he just kind of went. He just kind of went there with that one.
Hey,
So
it
they're
is what it is.
We're getting a history lesson right now.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I'm just
And
saying.
there is 220 people watching this.
Just keep watching. That's something that's gonna get bigger than that.
It says 3 minutes until.
Splashdown.
Yeah, it's 3 minute countdown.
What's going
Now,
to
is this
splash
one
down?
landing on the platform in the ocean?
No,
or-
the capsule is gonna be landing in the ocean.
Nah, they learned their lesson. You land them on an actual flat surface, they explode. And we've proved that. So.
Okay.
No, they're going to do it though. Once they finally get this big ass damn rocket tested enough where they can do it, they're actually they're already creating the tower now with the arms.
Someone just
That's
asked, "Is Brandon here?"
That's hilarious. But no, they're creating the tower now. When the big rocket comes back down, it's going to come in so close, and the arms are going to reach out and grab it.
Dudes, there's dudes in the chat. Are you gonna get in this chat over here and try and pull subs, dude?
Oh, I'm totally here.
If you fucking if you pull
love-
subs out of this, I'm gonna be so proud of you.
But it's
Good. Send some my way.
Rich is over here too. I just saw Rich.
who did we lose out of the thing?
Send me some, y'all.
Sublime.
Oh, Sublime again. Oh, he must be watching that. Must kicked him out.
Yeah.
I hope Car Mob don't mind me putting that link in here.
No, I don't care,
Oh,
bro.
you're
Because
good.
I got both live streams
Spreading the
going at
love.
one time. So
We're not
I
going
got-
over there. We're still
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I got both live streams going at one time. I got the volume down on that one, just
There's a
watching
lot
it.
of space stuff going on over here.
Yeah.
Space
It's cool.
stuff. Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's still cool. It's cool to me to watch that shit, man. That's crazy technology,
Hey.
man.
Hell yeah.
Sure. I mean, we should definitely spend billions of dollars on going to space instead of curing problems that we already have.
Well, you got to look now on the space station. On the space station now, they do test certain things, They do
Make-
scientific experiments. You know,
Like-
I'm not going to say it's a bad thing or whatever, but you know,
Like,
I'm not involved in all that shit, so I don't know. But I just think it's cool, man.
Rich and I are talking to each other over on the fucking SpaceX.
oh, I don't know. He just threw the WTF out.
Yeah, I just seen Rich's comment.
Yeah.
He said, "What the?" He said, "What the f?"
No, it's wasted talent fabrications.
No, it's wasted talent fabrications. What the f?
Yeah.
Ain't no hell involved in it.
WTF? I just got that.
Yeah, that's
you
that is
literally
the
just got that.
That is the perfect acronym for your name.
I know.
It's
really is.
I can't believe it took you this many weeks to catch on.
That's why Rich says it like
I'm from
that. every time.
Alabama. I'm from Alabama. You got to slow things down.
Okay, well
just
that
a little
you ain't
bit.
got to worry about it. That explains everything. Just kidding with you, man. Just kidding with you. Hey,
Read
even though
between the
y'all do have the best college football
Yo,
team in the
who
country,
just
not this
super
year.
chatted SpaceX?
What?
Well,
Someone
see,
just super chatted
Please
20
take
bucks.
my money.
this is not SpaceX.
No, this
Oh.
is just a side channel.
This is a guy that's got a YouTube channel
Space
that named his channel.
eccentric.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now,
He's
but
what you call a
SpaceX,
scab.
yeah, no, but this dude's actually really cool. Believe it or not, you and him look a fucking lot alike, dudes.
Thanks.
I'm
Thanks.
serious,
Oh,
dude. If
I
you go,
look-
Thanks,
if
bro.
you look at his
He's up there.
picture,
I'm looking
He
at him
doesn't
right
look-
now.
He doesn't look anything like dudes.
they both got like the same mustache.
I mean,
both
they
got like
a
the
beard.
same-
You guys both have beards, so you know that's cool.
I get so tired of like you look like a guy I know because I have a beard.
Well, I'm just
I'm
jealous
not the
because
only one that can grow one.
mine don't grow like a chia pet. Mine grows like a bald motherfucker and it's patchy. I can't grow a good beard.
Really, bald people usually grow real good beards.
It's all the
Bro-
high tea.
Oh,
You
he
got
just
high
threw-
tea?
He just threw out a brah. It's
Hey, brah.
The hell?
Hey, brah, we're going to space, y'all.
brah. I said we should.
Man,
LS
my
stop
buddy
this
lives in
thing.
Vegas. He's bald as the friggin' day is friggin' sunny, and friggin' he's friggin' got a wicked friggin'
Did you
beard.
say Gucci pilot? What? Kevin wearing the pants.
Without googling
Still
it, do
live,
y'all
I
know?
know, bro. We're friggin' we got a live one tonight. I gotta actually end this. My wife said my daughter's going to bed. I gotta end this live stream soon.
Well, you know what?
Without googling it, do y'all know who owns SpaceX?
Elon Musk.
Yeah, Elon
Yeah.
Musk on SpaceX.
And who else?
Who the hell knows?
I don't know. Is there other supervillains out there that we don't know about?
He has a silent partner,
Oh, who else dropped out?
Salty.
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 Oh, Salty bailed.
He said his internet's screwed
Oh,
up.
the internet's screwed up. All right. Hey, we're gonna
Uh,
go for 4
Steve
more
Jobs-
minutes.
Steve-
So I got
Steve
3
Jobs.
hours, and then we're gonna friggin' end it. Yeah,
All right.
3 more
All right.
hours, and then we'll be good to go.
I mean,
Okay, cool.
in
3
4
more
minutes,
hours.
do we get to see the space thing crash by then?
Sublime, you better jump back up in here if
No,
you want
3 more
to say a
minutes.
few
You
things.
know what I meant.
I love you, Sublime.
I love you, Sublime.
This guy here, man, we got to hang out together, dude. We got to
Dude,
hang
he's
out
awesome.
together.
So yeah, that's the deal. We got to do like a power tour or something at some point.
YouTube power tour.
YouTube power tour.
That would be awesome.
Fucking awesome.
So like everybody put their
YouTube
name in a
power
hat.
tour. That's an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That might actually draw real people.
Yeah, that
What-
people.
what-
Yeah, real
what would-
YouTubers might come to this.
What would be the location or the concept behind it?
Well, you just create a route, put some places in it, just like regular power tour, and
Right?
do some
Hit a
events.
few tracks or
Yeah,
or
I
a few
think-
venues or something.
Yeah,
Throw out
have
a few
some
ideas,
sort of-
see where people want to meet at.
I
Yeah,
could just
'cause I
imagine
think-
how
I think
much
at that
money
point,
those guys
you-
make. So
You do like a straight line track somewhere. You do a windy track somewhere, and some other cool car like related stops somewhere.
Holy
Damn,
crap.
that could get expensive.
All right, we got
Every-
3 people in the
well-
basement, but we got only 2 spaces.
everything is expensive.
Yes.
Who's that guy? He's back.
Brailsford said, "Yes, I won one of the spots. Ah, Sublime is out."
Who didn't make it back? That's the question.
Sublime's in the basement. He deactivated.
Oh no.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so you're talking about a power tour. How about this? How about this for an idea?
Okay.
So there's already the 24-hour of Lemons, and then there's the off-road version of the 24-hour of Lemons.
Yep.
Why not a Lemon power
Gambler.
tour where you have a budget of like $2,000, you build the best, fastest car you can, and you got to do the same thing. You make all those little stops without breaking down.
Reliability.
That's actually that's good.
The thing of it is, though, you're playing off too many other people's thing already. You have to call it something other than lemon.
Later, bro.
You got to think of something else.
But
reliability. I'm talking about the concept.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Call it the shitbots power tour.
There you go. Works perfect right there. Shitbox power
You
tour
couldn't
works.
use shitbots, but I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Or
Yeah, you
you
could.
just you S and then asterisk sign or whatnot, and
Right, there you
everyone
go.
will know what it means.
But one of the disqualifying things would be, like he said, you can't break down. So if you break down, you're out.
Well, no, you can break down. No.
You fix it. You
No.
gotta fix what you have with you. You have to use what you have pulling. What you're pulling behind your car, you need to get out and fix your car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just show up in like a
There'll be guys
2001
like
Chevy
me
Aveo,
pulling.
get great
there'll be-
mileage, never break down.
Yeah, there'll be guys like dudes with wrenches pulling a whole nother car behind a car.
Well,
you
so
break
that's the
down,
trick,
he'll just
though.
switch cars.
That's the trick, though. You gotta go fast at a track or something like that too.
You gotta add some like added requirement.
See, I want to see the guy who pulls out the freaking the roadkill Chevy Vega, the boost caboose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Like, also, that's the trick, the trailer setup doesn't count against your $2,000 limits. You'll have guys with more parts and trailer than they have in the whole damn car.
That's kind of like that hoopty challenge.
Very
you
true.
know? They had
It'd have to be-
$5,000
I mean,
hoopies,
it'd have
but the
to be
stuff
thought
they
out.
brought with them was
Yeah.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, an extra transmission, extra engine parts, extra rear end.
Extra
Well, that's the
motors.
trick, though. You're not going to need all of that because these are jalopies that aren't going fast.
Yeah.
And I almost think you don't make it like a drag at everyone. You could do like you have a road course in a parking lot set up and do
Slalom.
times like slaloms, and you make it different things.
How many locations though?
Just do the checkpoints per day, and then everybody meets at the same place. You don't have to add a drag,
Well, I mean,
the drag element to
You gotta
it.
only do
No,
it for like
yeah.
a week, so you'd only have 7 days.
Yeah, if you even go 7 days. 7 days is a bit to ask for people.
Yeah.
It's cool if you can get the sponsorship behind it. I mean, that's the thing. You'd have to have that.
Yeah,
mean-
because if you do, just like drag or race week, they hit what 5 tracks, and they end back up at the track they
track.
start at.
Yeah.
But hotel rooms and that you have to pay in each area, and then when these guys spend a lot of money on these drives.
Damn right, they spend a lot of money on these drives.
And then the cost of the track rentals at each track,
That's why it's
you're
best to
talking
do it
about
in the
thousands
RV.
of dollars at each track,
Best to do it in the RV. You ain't got to rent a damn motel. Just stay in your fucking hot rod.
Shit, I carry a tent and a sleeping bag.
Stupid
Fuck
guy
that.
says it wrong.
Fuck that.
Yo,
RV's got
that-
AC and heat.
he's not wrong. A low mile Toyota, yeah, that wouldn't be. I mean, shit, doing it. So that's the trick with it. The checkpoints are campsites, and we make it to where we cut out the hotels and bullshit with it. You could just camp out, which will make it cheaper.
Yeah, but if your dollar amount is only a $2,000 limit, good luck finding a very low mile Toyota for $2,000.
You ain't
I mean,
lying.
I was just
but-
saying 2,000. I was saying 2,000 as a number. It could be 3,000. Who knows what it'd be? But you just don't want to make it very high.
Yeah, I
I think so. I think at like the 24-hour of Lemons, I think like one of the rules, at least when it started, one of the rules was it was a $500.
Oh, was it
And
$500?
you have, if someone comes up to you and says they want to buy your car, you have
Lemons
to sell it.
was really low.
Yeah.
You guys, I hate to end this live stream. It has friggin' been an absolute blast. We've been
Hell yeah,
going
brother.
for 3 hours strong, and I've been having a good old time.
We appreciate
But-
you having us, brother.
Dude,
Well-
thanks for coming on, dudes, and friggin' wasted talent. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today, man. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Anytime.
Hope everybody else enjoyed you guys on the panel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've had a blast, man. This has been the best fun I've had in a while on the live stream.
Look, man,
Good
if everybody wants to continue this, I'll throw up a live stream. It's just up to you
All
guys.
right, cool, man. If you want to throw one up something, I won't be able to make it. Like I said, I got to do the family gig.
Oh, man, family
Yeah.
comes first, man. Gotta
I'm
do what
probably
you
going
gotta
to
do.
call
You know how
it too
it
because I got to.
But hey, I was on here for 3 hours, so it isn't like I'm skimping.
No. You're good. You're good. 3 hours is a long live stream.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
All
you
right,
still
so
got
Salty,
2
what I'm
hours
gonna do is
before
I'm gonna-
midnight.
Salty, unfortunately, I'm going
Yeah,
to
but 6 comes early.
say goodbye to you, and I'm
Yes,
going to
sir.
bring Sublime on for a brief
Oh,
moment.
go ahead. I'll
and then
jump
end
out.
this live stream.
Yeah, go ahead. Take care, buddy. Appreciate it.
Later, brother. Have a
Easy,
good one.
Salty.
All right, cool. All
That's
right, you
right.
guys. Hey, you got. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with me tonight. I had an absolute blast. Thanks to Dudes with Wrenches and Wasted Talent Fabrication for taking time out of their night to come party with us. Absolute pleasure having you guys on board. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us. You guys are friggin' awesome. I hope I can get more people from your channels to come over here and hang out with us because you guys are awesome, and I'm sure the people that follow you are awesome too. So, like always, thanks everybody in the chat for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, everybody.
Bros for dudes. Wasted. Y'all have a good one, bud.
Later.